It's for the chosen people. This for my chosen people. Targeted individuals. For my chosen people. This for the chosen people. They think they know who you are. They think they captured your heart. They think they playing a song, but they must answer to God. Good for the soul they don't like, cause they're afraid of the light. Cursing, scheming with demons. Go ahead, tell me what your blood type. I am an RH negative. That means I'm more than positive. That they don't want me saying it, but I think it's more than obvious. We are the chosen people, the elect from Yah. We have our way with evil. It's time we cut them off. Now watch me overpower these cowards turning sour. This is our chosen time. We in the final hour. They're using MK Ultra, torturing Project Monarch. Are you a Montauk boy? Put on your shield of armor. And I, the Holy Spirit, and I exist for Yah. Now watch me slay the dragon and make a giant ball. Airplanes and helicopters, chemtrails and gang stalkers, directed energy weapons to try to block our chakras. They're using EMF, scalar technology. Our friends and family betray us, it's in the prophecy. They want a new world order, and they curse the Father. These demons sold their soul, they'd sacrifice their daughter. They using television and the radio station, cell phones and smart meters, all forms of radiation. But I rebuke the devil in the Holy Spirit. I'm reaching out to Yah, I just hope you hear it. Never take the mark of the beast, you must retain your soul. In Yah you shall find peace, the scripture tells us so. Witches and warlocks, occultic casting spells. I try to save them all, but they be choosing hell. Into the lake of fire, they will surely fall. From the towers of Babel, the final curtain call. I am my brother's keeper, and I walk with Christ. Through the valley of the shadow, because I know it's right. They're using hypnosis, trying to steal our focus, setting traps and triggers.
Okay, here we go. This is the Targeted Individual TTI show, and we have a guest tonight. Her name is Tony, and she wants to share her experience with sex trafficking and slavery, of the things that she has been had done to her by these gang stalker perpetrators. Sherry, you got anything to say?
I'm sorry?
You got anything? Did you hear me? There might be a delay on there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Just want to start your story from the beginning and explain exactly what happened to you.
Okay. All right. So mind you, I took a few notes because I am nervous, but
Sure, we all are. I'm nervous.
I noticed my targeting in 2016, so it's been going on for 5 years now. But I believe that I've been targeted since birth, and the reason I say that is because from the ages of 5 to 16, I was raped and molested by a family member, and I feel like this has a lot to do with my current situation, because the person that did it, they will buy me whatever I want. They'll do whatever I want as long as I didn't tell anybody what was happening to me. So I later on found out that this is a form of grooming and just a whole bunch of satanic ritual abuse. But pretty much in 2016, I was in college and noticed certain students acting weird. And around this time, I just was introduced to smoking weed. And I felt like that has a way of opening up certain parts of your brain so you can understand what's really going on in the world. And that was during the time where I started meditating and, trying to find myself. And my biggest mistake, I'm sorry?
Oh, so there you go.
Yeah, pretty much just trying to find myself. And the more I started being myself, the more I found people acting more and more strange, especially in college. At the end of 2016, I developed out of nowhere major anxiety, panic attacks, depression, and I ended up dropping out my first year of college. After that, things wasn't going right at home. I was still living with my mom. I'm currently still living with my mom because they keep me from getting a decent paying job. But pretty much things wasn't going right at home. and I ended up leaving and going to a youth shelter. And this is where I noticed that they started programming my mind to think that I was gay or like a lesbian or something like that. And that's the first thing that I noticed. And also, once things wasn't going right at home and I left, um, after a period of time, basically, I decided to leave the shelter and stay with a family member. So the background of my family is Jamaican, and something that they practice is obia, which is a form of witchcraft.
Oh yeah, the
And
witchcraft. Here we go. Here we go.
yeah,
That's all. I want to hear all about this witchcraft. How they do it.
yeah, it's very real. And pretty much once I left the shelter, I went to stay with my aunt. And I would notice that in the beginning, everything was fine. Like she would take me shopping, she would buy me food. But at the time, I was probably like 135 in weight, and my family is kind of heavy set. So there was a lot of jealousy. I don't know why, but there was a lot of jealousy in that. And she would make comments about my body and how I'm getting bigger and all this weird shit. And I would notice that over time, like she would stare me in my eye, into my eyes very deeply. It's not like a normal just looking at a person.
Wow,
It was like,
crazy.
yeah, like you see your some of the stalkers with their eyes
Oh
wide
yeah,
open, and
yeah, yeah. They'll be
um,
like this. You know. I gotcha. They'll be beaming.
mind you, mind you, she works in a hospital. So witchcraft on top of like knowing how psychology works and how the brain works, that has a lot to do with it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I noticed that she would stare into my eyes and she would ask me a whole bunch of questions. And I told her about the sexual abuse that I went through and this, that, and third. Then she started to like not force me, but she would want to watch movies with me. And one of the movies that she watched was about these cam girls that would
Oh
like sell
shit.
their body on the internet.
Here we
And then
go.
like another movie was about prostitution. And then I really should have stopped smoking weed at that point, but it was my coping mechanism. So I'm smoking weed one day, and then all of a sudden, a thought comes into my mind that I should play with myself. You know what I mean? And I
Gotcha.
found myself getting more and more addicted to sexual things, and anything that had to deal with sex, like, just popped up into my mind, and I couldn't understand where it was coming from. So, I even caught my aunt talking about me in the
Oh
living
shit.
room.
Your aunt caught you. Oh my god, that must have been terrifying.
And then I would hear talking about me. Oh, there's something about Tony. There's something about this girl. I have to keep an eye on her. And a lot of weird things was happening. And I believe that my targeting stems from just pure jealousy because I was going to college to study theater, the arts, and I was very creative, very artistic at the time. And I believe that a lot of my family members was jealous. Um, so moving on at that point, I noticed like a bunch of weird stuff happening. Like I took a shower one time, and you know how you have the shower curtain? I came out through the back part of the tub instead of the front part of the
Okay.
tub. And she was asking me, why do you come? Like she was watching me take a shower without me even knowing.
Holy
And
shit.
pretty much she was like, how come you come out the back of the shower? That's so weird. Like nobody does watching me take a shower. Why is concern, you know? And there was multiple accounts of like I'm catching her saying weird shit and stuff like that. But pretty much I ended up leaving and coming back home to my mom's place. And at the time she was in Costa Rica. So
I
I used
love
that
Costa
time,
Rica. Love it.
great, mom said. But yeah, I was all by myself in the house alone, and I found myself getting more and more addicted to sexual activity. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Pretty much, and it's gonna get grosser, and I'm kind of still
You
embarrassed
just let
about
it
a lot
let
of
it
the.
all out. I've heard everything there probably is to hear, so nothing's gonna shock me.
But pretty much, I found myself doing more sexual things, and I found that a lot of my friends and family wasn't contacting me anymore, so I felt very lonely and depressed. So what I did was I went on dating apps, and
Okay.
that was my big mistake.
Oh, I
So
know those apps, boy. Oh shit. I can feel you on that one.
yeah. And a lot of my targeting started off with love bombing. Like everyone that I met on these dating apps was saying, "Oh, I'm beautiful. Oh, this, that, and the third. You're an amazing person. You're great, this, that, and the third." And then when I would sleep with them, like there was countless times where I would sleep with someone and then we'll fall asleep, literally. And I would up to them staring in the center of my forehead or in my eyes.
Wow.
And yeah, this happened multiple times.
Crazy.
And even there was this one guy that said, "Oh, he texted me, I will give you $100 if you do certain sexual acts with me."
$100.
Like, so pretty much, I kept getting offers, like people wanted to pay me to do certain. Hold on, hi mom, I'm on the phone. Someone, I'm on the phone.
Yeah, I can talk for a second, anyways. So probably everybody's going to want to know when it started and who your stalker witchcraft lady was. Who was the witchcraft one targeting you? Was she your age? Or was she obsessed with you? Did she want to have sex with you? See where this is like leading down the road. What was her infatuation with you? I'll let you go.
Like I said, my targeting started off with jealousy. So pretty much it was kind of like, oh, you're so skinny. And then once I started gaining weight, oh, look how you're getting bigger, and my hair and my this and my that. And it was a lot of love bombing in the beginning. And then it started getting very weird where she would show me certain movies and she's trying to project certain thoughts into my mind so I could start thinking about it constantly throughout the day. But I think her intentions was to pretty much ruin my life because I had a lot of things going for me. Like I was an intern at the Apollo Theater in Harlem. I was working with a fashion company. I was going to school for the arts, and I believe that a lot of she was pretty much jealous, but a lot of my family.
We have a message in that. We have a message in the chat. Dustin, thanks for joining the show. He wants to know if you've ever been drugged or poisoned.
I believe so. I believe so. I was smoking a lot of weed at the time, and I believe they was putting stuff in my weed.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We have a moderator. I don't know why she timed out his message. I didn't think it was inappropriate, but at least he had a question and you answered it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Tony, go ahead.
Okay, so pretty much, I came back home. My mom was in Costa Rica, and I started noticing like more, like they were manipulating my emotions. I wasn't really sure what was going on, but now I know that it's manipulation of the emotions, and you could feel overly lustful, overly sexual, overly a lot of things, you know? So pretty much, people kept hitting me up, offering me money, wanted me to go to parties with them. I never was a party person. I'm a homebody. And people kept like trying to bring me into an atmosphere that wasn't of myself, if that makes sense.
Brainwashing.
So, precisely. I recall another time where me and my mom was going to a public assistance office, and there was two Jamaican men sitting behind me. So,
Get off.
Mom, on the phone.
Get off the phone. Get off. You're talking crap. You are talking crap. Get off the phone.
Just don't worry about her. Until you're on the phone. Can you stay on the phone a little longer? Or does she still hear you?
Yeah,
No, I'm telling her to get off, and so you need to get off too. And stop entertaining these things.
Is she the one that was doing it?
No.
Tony, get off the phone.
All right, let's reschedule this for another
Okay,
time.
sure, no problem. Thanks for coming. I'm sorry, you guys, it didn't go on longer, but we can reschedule this. Just pick a time when you think it's great, and you got my email. Thanks for coming on, Tony. I'm sorry you had to go.
You're accommodating foolishness and weird shit.
Okay, I think we lost Tony. So I'm going to have to take Tony off the show, everybody. And I guess her either partner or mom was at the show. So what I'm going to do is put on a few other things I had planned in case she didn't show up. But it didn't sound very good. I hope she is safe. Janet said in the chat, I hope, is she safe? She might be getting an ass whipping right about now. And she may never come back on. I'm not sure who the person was. But it might have been the person she was talking about. I'm just going to play, let's see, I did have a couple things lined up here. Let's see what we got. Get back to my panel. Yeah, I'm just gonna play a couple. This guy here has another gang stalking video we're gonna share with you. This is part 2 of one from the other day I did. We're gonna share this. Poor Tony. I feel sorry for her. She's been waiting 2 days to come on. She's been trying to come on here. She just couldn't make it on. But we're gonna play.
All right, so I wanted to make a part 2.
Part 2 of this is Immortal Man.
Video that I made about the gang stalking program. Once Your Mind. Just wanted to touch up more on my time away from YouTube and basically why I left and how I tried to ignore the gang stalking, even though it didn't help to a degree. But I'm going to elaborate more, so give me 1 sec. So I left this channel in 2019 after making a lot of videos, and basically I just got tired of, you know, what I was going through and just gang stalking in general and just the weird shit behind it all. So I left and called myself trying to ignore it and play like it wasn't there. Now, even though I ignored it and I went on with my life, it still continued. And I was ignoring it, but at the same time, my mind was still thinking about it, if that makes sense. So, like, I called myself, you know, trying to ignore it. You know, I tried the best of my ability to ignore it and all that, but yet my mind was still, you know, imagining it and thinking about it and pondering the what ifs and or buts about it, you know. You know, it was like my mind was still focused on gang stalking. And then, like I said in the first video, I, you know, kind of made a joke, you know, about it and joked about it with certain ones that I thought were in on it, whether they were or not, but I believed that they were. But rather than, you know, sink to a very low aspect of myself and get mad, you know, at that person, you know, I decided to joke on it and so forth. And honestly, that really didn't help, you know, joking about it. And,
I got the G-Rock shirt. There it is.
And
I think
trying
I can
to
show it up a
ignore
little
it,
bit
it
closer.
didn't help.
That's
And
the G-Rock
like
shirt.
I said, as I tried to ignore it, my mind was still focused on it, you know. Even though I didn't say anything about it, even though I wasn't making videos and all that, you know, they still had my mind hooked. And that's why, you know, I'm saying that you can't let this program hook your mind.
You can't.
You know?
The program
So
will take you over.
if you're going to go about taking your life back, you know, don't just ignore this for the sake of ignoring it, you know, and when you're really not sure if your mind is really, you know, capable of doing that, you know, without still being focused on it, you know, like I just mentioned, you know, really make this decision, you know, if you really believe that you can go about, you know, what you want to do with your life and your time and all that, if you truly believe that you can push forward regardless of the gang stalking, you know. It's like you gotta push forward in a way.
Push forward. That's right.
Where
You got to push
they
forward.
don't have your mind, okay? Like you gotta take your focus and kind of have it in between the lines of gang stalking. You know,
Thanks for
because
coming
you're
into the
gonna do what
chat,
they're gonna
Tony.
do,
Thanks for
like I
coming
said.
in. So that was your mother. Everybody was wondering if you're
Make the choice
okay.
to do what you're gonna do, because at the end of the day, you gotta watch your own ass anyways. You gotta provide for yourself. You gotta, you know, take 1 foot forward and all that. You gotta do what you gotta do anyways. You know, you gotta pay your bills. You gotta make some kind of money. You know, unless you just choose to be homeless and in a tent. You know, because there are some people that choose that. But you know, for those who like having a roof over your head, you know, and you know, having a cell phone and all that. I mean, you know, these things take money. You know, so
You sure do.
you know, regardless, you got to do what you got to do to keep that money. And you know, and if you allow this program to get deep inside your mind, then you're not even going to be able to make money. You know, and then you're going to end up in a mental institution if they really have their way with you. So, yeah, I just wanted to touch up on that. That's why I left YouTube. And then you know, I kind of had this calling, so to speak, to just come back, you know, and make more videos. And now I find myself at a place where, you know, I want to take my life back without saying to myself, oh, I'm going to ignore this, but I'm saying to myself I'm ignoring it, when in actuality, this program still has my mind. So I'm saying I'm ignoring it, but I'm not ignoring it because my mind is still focused on it. And it's like I'm lying to myself, you know? So, double-edged sword, right? But if you can do this in a way without having to lie to yourself, without having to try to trick yourself, without having to play games with yourself, like I tried to do, then you can move forward. And regardless of whatever tactics, gang stalking, frequency weapons, group stalking, whatever of any of that crap comes your way, you know what I'm saying? You can do what you want to do with your life. And that was
That's well, really well said
part
there.
2. I hope somebody got
We
something
do.
out of
We
this.
have as part 1.
You can take your mind back, and I mean 100%.
On one of the previous
to where,
live streams.
like, you know, you can go in and out of stores where the gang stalkers are, and you can be completely and 100% focused on what you're there for and not focused on them. Now, that's not going to happen overnight. That's going to take time, you know, because it doesn't just happen in stores. You know, the gang stalking happens on the streets. It happens everywhere.
They get
So
you,
it may
those
take some
gang
time
stalkers.
for you to take your mind back. But if you know, decide to be dedicated towards being a decent person in society, then you can do it, you know, because if you set your mind towards that, you know, and you take the time to do it, slowly but surely, that will happen. And the gang stalkers have no say in it because you control your own mind. The only thing that this world can do is influence our mind. You know, that's what some religious institutions do. That's what the television does. That's what movies do. You know, that's what certain, you know, TV programs do. That's what some people are even good at. They're good at programming your mind with the things that they say with repetition. But, you know, if you can use that repetition to reprogram your own mind for your own agenda, to take back your life, then you can really make it be a wonderful thing. Believe that you can.
Believe. That's it. Thanks for coming on. And we're going to put something else on here now. There's one I wanted to play with this time. It was really cool, if I can find it. It said, she survived sex trafficking. I'm going to pull this up. I'm hoping I don't get copyright stricken from it. The last one I did yesterday from one of these I had to trim it out. But this is a good story. I've got to get some fillers just in case something happened on the show. And sometimes these things do happen.
For them, there was nothing. When we broke up, it put me in a position where I had nowhere to live. I gotta do what I gotta do right now.
Yeah. You know I love you anyway.
I know I love you too.
And I'm so proud of you for telling me.
I'm sorry for lying. Like, I felt bad. I wanted you to think I was doing good.
How many years did it take me to get out?
long time.
It is a process, and there's a lot of things like you were talking about how you need to go and see a mental health professional.
There is nothing in Williston.
Well, what if we get to work on trying to help you locate somebody that's not just a mental health professional, but who's trauma informed, who can help you with this? You know, maybe medication, because I know. My simple approach to this work is building relationship. Pure, authentic relationship. Like, I truly care about this girl. And, you know, not just as a survivor, but as a human being. I know what the possibilities are for her. I dig into her hopes and dreams. I don't need a girl to go into detail with me about what she's experienced. I know.
When I say it, it's just so surreal. Like, what do you mean you were traded for $17,000, you were traded for $25,000? To put a value on somebody is just, it's unreal. My ex fell into the methamphetamine trade and quickly accumulated a debt that he could not pay. After that, I was traded to a biker group for a debt of $25,000 that he had accumulated with them. In turn, I was traded to the Mexican cartel for a debt of $17,000. These are guns that I took in and had sent to Mexico for the cartel. One of the main traffickers that had me, that I had to live with, clean, do laundry and everything for. And he sexually assaulted me.
The information that she was able to provide the state of North Dakota did lead to indictments on cartel members, and law enforcement confirmed that there is a $100,000 bounty on her head. To me, that's an imminent threat. It is a lot of work, and survivor leaders understand that, because we know what it was like prior to victimization, what led us to be vulnerable, and then how we got out of it.
It's hard when you're talking with somebody and they're looking at you like you're crazy. They can't relate with you, they can't have that feeling. And I knew she did. I could tell in her voice, the compassion, and it made me want to continue to talk with her. It made me want to continue to open and share more. Otherwise, I would have shut down.
What I began to see very, very clearly is that I was doing effective work. The girls that I was working with were opening up to me. They were giving me enough information for there to be incredible investigations, cases open. These girls oftentimes would even be willing to testify against their trafficker, and that never happens. But because they were seeing the value of my voice, they were understanding that their voices had value too. Hey. You look great.
Oh, thanks. I was crying all day, so it's
I
just
know.
been a hard day. Like, I look like crap.
No, you look beautiful. I just wanted to check in on you.
I want to feel safe again. This guy's capable of actually killing me, because he would have his guns, his loaded guns in the apartment just sitting there. I slept with a couch in front of my bedroom door for probably 2.5 years. And, like, I changed my hair color and stuff, so I feel like that's helping, but...
Are you absolutely sure that you are able and capable of facing this man in court?
I think facing him in court, it will probably make me cry my eyes out. But at the same time, I think it will be the single most empowering thing.
Yeah, and it's okay for girls to choose not to, and if that's what you truly believe is the best thing for you.
I don't want him to pimp any other girls or nothing. Like, he's gonna kill someone if he stays out.
Yeah.
All right, so that was just a documentary. Hope I don't get a strike on that. I got one yesterday that I had to pull off and do some trimming. But let's see, what else did we have here? There's not really much. I was pretty much planning on Tony to save the day today. If anybody wants to come on here, the link is pinned at the top of the chat. If you want to come on and show your story, tell your story. I'm pretty burned out from work today. I really wasn't going to go on, but Jana, the link's pinned. You see the link pinned up top? Do you want to come up and have your say about Tony? Janet. The StreamYard link is pinned at the top. Stay home, she says. Janet says, stay home. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can find one more thing to play here. We have a targeted individual song I'm going to play in the meantime if anybody wants to pop up here. Let's see if we got Janet in the house. Oh, I see Janet in the house. Janet in the house. That's right. Janet's in the house. We're going to add her to the stream. Empress Janet. Welcome to Empress Janet, everybody.
Hello.
Yes, welcome, darling. I got to switch over to 2-panel. Here we go. All right, there we go. You should be coming up now.
Okay.
Janet. How's my sister doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, burned out from work.
Yeah. Why am I?
There you are. I see you.
I'm trying to figure
I had a rough day yesterday. A lot of steak and lobster and the barbecue, and I drank too much wine. I feel like shit today. Oh, it's just one of those days.
Right.
Oh, so poor Tony. She got kicked off. I think. Did you hear her mom in the background? She was like yelling at her. It was her mom, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
I was gonna give her courage for coming up, though.
I did. I thought she was coming back.
And
No, brother. Because I yeah.
It's a fan. It's my fan. It's so hot up here. I gotta
No,
have it.
like another check the. I'm repeating. Like everything.
Oh yeah, there might be one open. Let me see if I close it. No, that window's closed.
Yeah, like now.
I don't hear the echo. It might be my phone. Let's see if it's off. No, that's off. Everything's off. Yeah, this is a cheap computer, so it doesn't work the best. It's probably the memory. I'm getting a new computer to fix that problem. The other one, it doesn't do that. This is a cheap-ass Chromebook. The other ones that work. It's already done. I just got to get a game card for it.
More. It's not great. Well, I did want to tell her that and it seemed like that lady triggered, and then she said all that this. I'm going through something right now with Boston. They want to story why that story is clearing my mind, and I'm very that was. I have.
So it says stay home. Explain your chat there. What's that mean by staying home?
Oh, those the emojis. Emojis in the chat room.
Gotcha.
It's the looks like a house in the YouTube sign.
So Tony says she might be back. I gotta give her a wrench too. I didn't even wrench her. I'm bad.
I know. I didn't mean to remove that person's comment. I was trying to remove my comment to Tony so I could give her a better message. I just said I was proud of her. I wanted to say I was proud of her coming here.
I wonder why I can't add her as a wrench on here. It's not even let me do it. You go check the chat.
On your phone?
No, on the in the chat room. Normally you can add a wrench. It's not doing it.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Are you on the other account?
No, I'm on the right one.
It happens. If you're on your regular, you should be able to touch your.
Okay, I can do it on my phone. I can't do it on my. That's weird. I can do it on my phone, but not in here on this computer. Strange.
You just make it do what it do.
Are you still there, Janet? Oh, the stream went kind of slow. I know I hit my mute button.
Still here.
I hit my mute button by mistake. Are you still there, Janet?
but it's going out there.
Yeah, I don't hear the echo on my side. A lot of people say it. The lichens, they say it. I know I hit my
still here.
I hit my mute button by mistake. Are you still there, Janet?
but it's going out there.
Let me to move the mic away. They say it's coming from my headphones. On my side. A lot of people say it. The likeness. They say it. I don't hit my
Still here.
I hit my mute button by mistake.
You got a window, but it's going out there.
Let me to move the mic away. They say it's coming from my headphones. On my side. A lot of people say it. The likeness. They say it. I don't hit my
Still here.
I hit my mute button by mistake.
You got a window, but it's going out there.
Let me to move the mic away. They say it's coming from my headphones. On my side. A lot of people say it. The likeness. Now it's in a loop.
Still here.
I hit my mute button by mistake. Okay, I shut this off here. I think I know what I did. It was on mute. Do you hear me now? I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
It's still echoing though.
Yeah, it was echoing real bad for a minute. Oh God, I couldn't even hear anything.
Right.
I'm just so
I'd
tired.
close all the windows.
I have 3 other windows. I was going to play one more thing. There is some windows open here.
Well, the volume needs to be off.
Oh, the volume?
It's echoing. Yeah, windows could be open. It's just volume.
Okay, turn the volume down. It's really low. So I can barely hear you now. Is it any better?
Well, not even that it's turning it down. Go to the actual page, then click the mute button.
Okay, I can mute my mic and see what happens. And you can talk. See what happens.
Hello. It's still echoing.
Huh, weird. I don't hear it over here. Echo.
I know, right?
There is a setting in there where it's supposed to be able to adjust your. I don't want to. Every time I go in, I'll screw up the setting, and then the show will get closed out. It's in the. Okay, it's not that one. Okay, it says general audio. Okay, echo cancellation is not checked. Okay, that was the problem. How is it now? How's it now?
Let me see. I'm still echoing.
The echo thing was on. Wasn't clicked. It was unchecked.
I know, brother. But if I'm echoing every time I talk, there's a window open and the volume is on.
Oh, I got you. Okay, that might be the problem.
So it's not your.
Let me turn all the volumes off the other windows.
Personal window.
Let me try that.
Right.
I got your idea. And I'll just close that one altogether. I'm done with that one.
Right. Now it's gone. See? Now it's gone. Now it's come back.
You taught me something today.
But it's still there. Do it again. It's still there. Do it again.
Got one more.
Yeah, there's another window. There's
one window open, and that's the one I was going to play the last song.
Well, something's still on replay.
So I'll close that window. Okay. And there's no more windows open, just this one and StreamYard.
And your phone's off.
My phone volume is all the way off. It's muted. And that's it. There's nothing open now.
All right.
Is it better?
No, it's still echoing.
Really?
And it's echoing out there. So all you're getting is a replay back and forth.
Wow, is this a cheap ass computer?
Hell yeah, I'm echoing.
I didn't ask Tony if it was echoing.
Hers was fine. Hers was fine.
Okay.
Hers was fine.
Well, I wonder if she heard the echo though when she was on earlier.
Oh, I can hear it as soon as I go out. To the YouTube.
The YouTube streets. What's happening on the YouTube streets? Gotta watch out for the YouTube streets. I know, your boy might be watching this stream right now.
I know. I'll be right back.
You're gonna give him a shout out. What do you have to say, right, Empress Janet?
Right. I'll be right back. Let me see.
Okay. I'm going to play this Abraham Cloud. I don't know if this is copyrighted or not, but it's a new song for the TIs. Yeah, let's go see if we can share the screen here. We closed out. And I'm going to play this. I got to put the volume back on.
Is that better? That's better. I'm not echoing. Breaker 19. This is Lollipop. Over. I can't hear you, sir.
I was muted. I muted myself. Oops. I wanted to make sure there was no echo. At least you said you couldn't hear me. God, I've been sitting there talking to myself for a goddamn fucking hour.
I can hear you now, and I don't hear an echo, so we're good.
So every time I get done doing a share screen, I got to stop the button. Okay, that was the issue.
Well, I told you we'd work it out.
Oh, yeah. So that was a good show yesterday you had with your Steelers. I thought that was fucking cool.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you guys were sharing your stuff, too.
Yeah. I guess we missed the Lycans show. They had some big drama thing with fire where they played all these screenshots and all this stuff, and we missed it. We were doing our own thing, I guess, yesterday.
Well,
we were having our party.
Well,
I did a barbecue, and you did your barbecue.
Right. I can't do drama all the time. I'm a targeted individual, bro. I get triggered too quickly with bullshit.
Oh,
I don't got time for other people's bullshit. Life's real. And I'm really being attacked, so I could care less about
who's
that.
Who's after you now? The same person?
Duh.
Infatuation Street.
Obsession.
I gotta play this song called Fascination Street. It's by the Cure. It's called Fascination.
I need it.
Cash up. Ding, ding, ding.
I need
ding,
another
ding.
version of that song that I have.
What song do you got?
Look What Janet Did.
Look what Janet did. I can make you one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make you a video. Look what Janet did. Look what. Oh, that was the other guy. What was his name that did that?
David.
Yeah, David. Look what Janet did. 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 Look what Janet did.
And he just came off his head with that.
I
So
know.
that's what I'm saying. I want that to be one verse, and then I want another verse. You know.
I could do a really good one. I got with my machine. I could do all kinds of weird stuff. It'd be layered out. It would take probably like 10 takes to get it right.
I'll,
Yeah, tell me how many times you want me to say it.
Oh, the Look What Janet Did.
Yeah.
You got to do it like how the blues guys do it. So it's like
I need it.
What Janet did.
If you can send me a song sample, I can duplicate it. I just need something to practice.
Give you his sample if you want me to share it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, hold on. I'll go get it.
I heard it. I wasn't really watching, but I just heard it in the background. Look what Janet did. 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 That's a good one. She's looking for it. Look what Janet did. I can sit there and be like this other girl. Most of you people in TI community don't know Sharon. I mean, if some of you do, actually. She has her own TI group called the Army of One, Sharon Hensley. She was the demonic one in one of my videos you can watch and see. That's how I met everybody in the TI community, was through Sharon. My God, I met all these wonderful and some not so wonderful people through Sharon Hensley. That's right, Sharon Hensley. Hashtag Sharon Hensley. Sharon.
I shared it in the back.
That's where I met her
Enough
from.
about her.
And that's where I met all these TI people and the whole thing. Actually, I
She'll
didn't
be
mean.
over there with the abuser, talking about she being abused.
Oh,
Girl,
she's made 5 videos a couple days ago, all on JT. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
She's after JT now.
Right, but she's targeted. You can't be victim perpetrator.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
Yep. And that's what I don't like, because a lot of people who are victim, they become perpetrator. They don't even know it.
Yeah, she goes around tagging
You're
everybody.
hurting other people the same way they hurt you.
She's pissed that JT likes you.
I know, right? Because that's why she broke up with me, remember?
Yep. She goes,
because he was in the chat.
JT goes, I'm going down to Giant's house, and she just blew a cow. This was recently on Sarah's stream.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. She blew a cow. She's just screaming. It's like she has nails to the chalkboard and it come right through the fucking computer.
He hates me.
Goddamn
He hates me because, again, he came in my chat room and I gave him a wrench and she got big mad and broke up.
Oh, boy. Yeah. I remember that. I was there for that one. Yep.
And I didn't even do nothing. I was just giving him respect because,
she booted herself out of the show, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yep. She left on her own. I remember that.
Now she out there, one individual.
Well, the day before that, a foot hit the dresser.
My foot hit and everybody that can use her for content's using her. She's being used. So what type of shit is that?
She made a special video addressed it to Sarah saying, Sarah, I am going to get you. You have not heard the last of me. You are stealing my content. You are a piece of shit using me for your show. And she said all this shit. And I should restream it. Well, show me your stream. I see if I can find the sharing thing.
Oh, it's in the private chat, bro.
Oh, okay.
If you want me, I'll put it in the main chat.
Yeah, go. You can share on your end, right?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and share it. The Janet one. Look what Janet made me do.
This is what Janet did.
This is what Janet did. There we go. This is what Janet did.
All right. You got. Come here 1 second. All right, there it is.
There is 2 messages in the private chat. Okay, I see.
Yeah, you got to touch it.
The private match. The private.
Well, I shared it in the back. You got to add it.
Okay, I'll add it. And now I'm in the front. Let me get back to the back.
To the front. To
the front. Okay. They might get the echo again now, so watch out.
No, you have to put your mic on mute, and then I'll play it, and I'll put my mic on mute. You see 2 of me back there?
This is what Janet did. 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 I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm so hurt. This is what Janet did. 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 I'm Mr. Unknown. Nobody knows my phone number. I don't know if you really know. I might not even been in the military. This is what Janet did. 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 I'm Mr. Unknown. I'm so hurt. I had a mask over my face and I wore a shirt claiming that I work out, but you ain't got guns like this. Mr. Unknown, you can suck on my dick. This is what Janet did. 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 With your weak ass. Alhamdulillah. You don't believe in Jesus Christ. You fronting. Go back to your wife, Mr. Unknown. This is what Janet did. 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 I'm a crying ass weakling tender as BK.
So I want right there. We can stop.
My name is Mr. Unknown. This is what Janet did. Sing it again. Who wants to hear it again?
Yeah. So you see how it went down?
Yeah. It was funny. He was really putting some muscle into that.
Right, he did it like the blues.
He sure did.
I wanted to do it like the country, like, you know.
Yeah, he went really far. This is what
Right,
Janet
you can do
did.
blues and country.
This is what Janet did.
Right,
This is what Janet
did. This is what Janet did.
He screamed
like
at the
3
end.
times.
He said
Well,
something
because he ended it, but I don't want it end. I want another verse.
Oh, I got you. You want something longer. Like
Yeah,
to
I
carry
want
on.
another verse. Like
Some new words.
Right.
Gotcha.
Because you already know he's stalking. He's, you know.
Oh yeah, I got a couple ideas.
Right, and then I want the end. So that's what I'm saying. Either you can redo it.
Yeah, I can do a real nice one in the morning when I get in the morning. Do like 3 cups of coffee. I'm like raring to go. Nighttimes, forget it.
Because
you
use an instrument or something. Don't use any copyrighted music.
Oh no, I got my own stuff here. I got a beat machine thing.
Because I'm trying to get monetized, and when I come in, I'm bringing that song in every time I go live.
What you do is I just upload stuff to my thing and make sure it's not done. You know, then you can dump the stream to see if it has a copyright or not. The only way you can find out is upload it to your server. You know what I mean? To YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So when I get done, I'll upload it. Make sure there's no copyright. If I do grab something somewhere else.
This one ain't no. Oh, I was gonna say this one's good with him.
Oh
I was good with that.
I could actually use part of him. I could take some of him, clip him out, and throw it in there.
Especially that crying ass, weak ass nigga on Tinder. You know how he said that?
Tinder?
Yeah.
So why does he keep on
said it
bothering
at the end? He was like, "You crying ass, weak ass."
So does he have a wife now, or was there a wife?
Was
made up?
No, I don't know if he has a wife. He act like he does.
Well, there was pictures of him with somebody. I don't know. Maybe
all
maybe
those
it's divorced.
Pictures are lies.
Or they could be old.
Yeah, those pictures are lies.
Wow. So he's obsessed with you, huh?
Yeah.
I don't have any more stalkers, well, except for my perp. But he's been kind of laying off me lately, which is good. He took my website down 2 weeks ago, and I got mad, and I reported to the cops and sent some files to the cops. So it's been pretty quiet.
Well, good.
So I've had more time to work on these shows and try to, I paid for the StreamYard for years, so I got to do something with the damn thing. I found some cool stuff on Facebook. I'm trying to approach these people. We don't have a YouTube channel. They got like 30,000 members. I'm trying to break into them. So far, they haven't responded. But I said, I got everything all set up. All you got to do is let me, take it over. And we could split the, monetization if it ever got that big. And if they don't do it, I'll go find another conspiracy channel.
Wow.
The target individual thing is pretty good, but it's very heavily religious. I mean, the people they're getting the 30 and 40 in the box, it's all religion.
Oh, wow.
They're really into it. I mean, I'm not a religious person really per se, so I fit into that sector.
Wow.
I don't hear you. I don't hear you preach too much either on your shows.
Say that again.
You don't preach too much.
No, I want people to though.
Yep.
So like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I believe the Sabbath is Friday. Some people believe it's Saturday. Some people believe it's Sunday. Sarah was supposed to do a deal where she was going to do the karaoke night. She said she would do it. I'm going to have to ask her. She was supposed to have a show tonight. I guess it got canceled. I don't know. My notifications have been coming in. I missed the one they had yesterday. Because, you bounce around channels and you don't get them or whatever. I understand. I put a restream up of what my friend from the UK gave me over there. That's what all that is. Right. Gotcha. It's just to get to watch as many watch hours as I can. How many watch hours do you need? I'm only at 1,500. So that's enough, is it? 000. Oh, you need 4,000. Okay. I was way off. Okay. I thought it was 1,000. It's not 1,000. It's 4,000. All right. Yeah. I got a long ways to go too then. Every day. So. Yep. And then you need 1,000 subs too. I have that. Yep. Which you already got. Yeah. That's how I got the community wall. That's how I shared you on my community one.
So what did Sarah say you had to get rid of? A bunch of bad content, or
Who?
you said you had some content that you had to sort out, like get rid of, get ready for monetization.
Sarah didn't help me with none of that.
Oh, okay. I thought you said she did.
It's just Real Live, the British guy that I'm restreaming.
Right.
Yeah, that's who helped me. Where I'm going.
Yeah. See, Sarah's got all the watch time because she did the Sharons. She must have had 1,000 hours of Sharon, you know, then you times that time the people watching it. She's got like 8,000 watch hours.
I know. She said she's halfway there. I talked to her. She said she's halfway there, so I'm proud of her.
Yeah, it's just getting the subs now. Like me and her way down on the subs.
It can't be hard. Everybody got to wait.
Yeah, you just have to be on, you know. It's kind of hard for me because I'm at work all day. I'm not going to be streaming
Well,
when
I
I work.
dedicated my days and nights to getting my subs first because I figured the watch hours are easy.
Right.
That's why I'm not rushing.
Oh, no.
And I've only been out here 6 months.
It's a hobby for me.
Nothing. Yep. Everything's going to come in time because I got to do certain things before I really want to get there.
Exactly. I mean, Sarah doesn't want to do the...
I don't do drama, so...
Right. Sarah doesn't want to do the karaoke night. We can do it.
Well, I do karaoke, so...
Right.
Y'all could do whatever.
Do you still have that girl? Remember that girl everybody was fussing over, that Christina girl? Whatever happened to her? The Filipino girl? Crystal. Yeah, that's it. Crystal. What happened to her?
She's safe.
You still talk to her?
Uh-huh.
Has she been on your show lately?
Nope.
Does she want to come on, or you guys
stay away because there's too many predators?
Really?
Well, what do you think?
Is it the main predator?
There's no predators out
there.
There
is. There's predators.
What are you over there smoking on, Will?
Just a vape.
I hope so. Because you up there like, no, there ain't no predators. You don't know how many people attacked her. RJ attacked her. He swear he knew her. That shit.
Yeah, I heard a couple of those. Yeah. Oh, it did. Okay.
Well, that shit freaked her out in the real world.
Yeah, us guys is a little bit different. I guess the women take it really hard.
Well,
so what kind of stalking? What stalking is going on with you right now, Janet?
Mr. Unknown is basically running around spreading lies and has other people doing it. There's this gentleman named Wisdom, and he sent him out there to troll me.
Oh, so just trolling all your so you got Josiah. He's pretty good. Your mod, Josiah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to Josiah. He's taking a break right now.
Yeah, I may need Josiah. I was going to ask you about that because if you're not always around, I need somebody. I can't watch the chat all the time.
Yeah,
send him over here one of these days.
I will, because he's got to take a break. He's got family things that he's going to deal with.
Who else do you have? Who else do you have modding?
Stephanie.
Okay.
Stephanie's good.
Cool. But are you getting trolled hard?
Take people's wrenches because somebody was timing somebody out and they weren't even in the chat.
What? That's weird.
Yeah, so if people are going to abuse the wrench, there's no sense for... I don't know why people get butthurt about a wrench.
Yeah, I mean, I could care less.
I'm going to see because of that fake shit.
Sometimes I do it by mistake. If I'm listening to my phone real hard by my ear, I'll actually time somebody out. I did it on Sarah's show and Jamie's, I think, once on each show. And if you're not... It happens by accident.
Yep. I know. Because that's what Sarah, I was scrolling and the screen went up and I was trying to erase
exactly. Yep.
Comment.
That's it. I do it all the time.
But again, people need to admit what they do.
Yep. Well, I did. I admitted it. I said, I'm sorry.
I don't got no problem because, again, I don't.
So why are you being trolled? Why are you being trolled? What do you think the reason is?
Because all the black people are attacking. We Unlock Nation, Friendly, all those black people that I had on my channel. Mr. Unknown went to them and told them lies, and they listening to him because they're thinking they can get clout off of that drama shit.
Right. They're going to use it for content.
Right.
Well, that's how it was when I was over there. So everything he wanted to do was Janet. I said, man, can't we do something else?
Right.
No, Janet, that fucking, what do we call it? The gremlin. She pissed me off, that motherfucking gremlin, man. That fucking gremlin's all I ever heard. the gremlin. What do you got to do, Janet? Make a video. Got to do this. Got to do it. Here's the shower video of Janet. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I got tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
It gets old. I'm tired of doing Janet every night. First it was Cher, and then it was Janet.
And it's still me, honey.
Wow.
Right?
So you probably can't focus on doing shows the way you want to.
No, I was over in the UK, doing some business over there. Because again, he already knows that I go across every nation, country to self-brand. My subs are real. They're all good people that I travel to the Philippines, to Jamaica, to the UK.
They don't follow you there,
America
right?
ain't shit. That's why I left these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I gotta try some foreign. There is some foreign TI sites.
That's how you get your subs, bro.
Yep, I know some foreigners I'm gonna hook up with.
They do sub for sub, where you sub to them, they sub to you.
Oh yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. I've been doing a lot.
Mr. Unknown doesn't know how to self-brand, so he's getting his off of lies and deception.
Right, it takes time to do it.
He said that he wasn't going to do, so I'm getting mine off the truth.
So what's it going to do for you to get him off your back?
Oh, honey, he's my biggest fan, honey. To be a true superstar, you have to have a big fan. He's my biggest one. So you can't see that my shit is real.
Well, it's just like
hating on me.
It's just like Sharon with Sarah. Sharon's always after Sarah because Sarah's using her content. So, but you're not playing his content, so I don't understand it.
Well, I'm not playing nobody's content.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like you're doing anything against them.
I do whatever I want to do. I ain't nobody's community. I ain't nobody's friend. I'm a businesswoman.
And the only way I can see it is he misses that Cash App, because I did see some screenshots he put up.
They all do. They all do.
And
every single person I gave money to.
They count on that. They start buying. They start buying stuff.
Shit for me.
Right.
So if you can't do shit for me, fuck you. How about that?
That's the way it goes.
That's the way it is, honey.
Yep.
And when I don't respond, know that that's not being fake. That's being real.
I hear you.
Yeah.
You got to put your foot down.
I sure did.
Put your foot down to the pedal.
Next now. Because ain't nobody going to come to my stream deleting fucking people off my chat and think I'm not going to say nothing.
Oh, no.
Shit, you got me locked up. So you see you ain't got no rank, don't worry about my chat room. I got that shit.
Cool. So
and I had to get your account 2 fucking riches, so you better be goddamn happy.
I'm singing in the rain. It's good. It's all good.
I know. I'm not playing that shit. Body hidden.
I always get your notifications, no problem. Somehow with Sarah's, I'm not getting them. It's really weird. I don't know what YouTube algorithms or something, but I always get yours always pops up. So your account's doing good.
I'm gonna do a whole stream, like a whole week of a stream. Because I want to be monetized by October 31st. I want to have a Halloween party.
Cool. I'll be looking more.
Wear their costumes and come up because there's a Steeler game too.
That's cool.
So we're gonna party like rock stars. So I have a full day that I'm pushing for. I'm not pushing to monetize myself to beat anybody or be
right.
better.
I mean, I don't think you make very much from it. When you're lower, you have to have more like 10,000 and 20. Like I know a guy that has 60,000 subs and he's monetized. He says he doesn't make a lot. Well, he makes more off the memberships. He makes more money off the membership, the join button.
Yep.
He's got 100. Yeah, he's got 100 members in his join.
Oh, that's cool.
He gets $3.99 for each one per month. That's the entry. The entry level on his.
I like that help each other. I don't want to be with content creators that are selfish, only thinking about themselves. I'm not standing next to them. They're weird.
Yep.
I'm going to help. I'm going to continue to be will can support. I come to your you go to mine. You got to rent. Nobody got time for no weak ass shit.
Are you going to do a join membership type thing later on? If you have a separate like a Patreon, you can join or super chat.
Well, my cousin did My sponsor, she said she's going to add something. I can't really talk about it.
Right.
The people copy and they listen and they bird watch and they pocket watch.
Bird watch.
Steal the shit I
It's a
do.
birdie.
So I'm
I hear
moving
you.
differently now.
I hear you of the bird
I
watching.
see people. They act like I can't see them. So
Yeah, I haven't followed Mr. Unknown streams in months, so I'm not sure what he's up to. I know it was some Villain Inc. thing.
I got so many trolls that come tell me everything. They be cracking up on his little shit. They be like, he be up there screaming my name, like he want me to come.
So there's a big thing he went grocery shopping in one of his streams. I want you to reflect on that and tell me what it was the grocery shopping about.
He was trying to prove he wasn't in a wheelchair.
But he was just pushing a cart. Anybody could be pushing that cart and talking.
Yeah, he was just walking around trying to prove he wasn't in a wheelchair because Sharon said he was in a hover round.
Okay, so where did that ever come up? The wheelchair thing. Who started it?
Sharon.
Okay, so Sharon made it up.
Yep.
Okay, so he should be going after Sharon, not you.
Well, he likes her.
Yeah, I don't
Just
know.
like he likes Brittany Lauren.
Oh, I know. I heard all about that. Jesus.
Well.
Yeah, we were on the show once.
I don't like his ass.
We were doing a show once. He was, oh yeah, that Booty Lauren, she's cute.
He's not married. He's weird.
So all the stuff
all
the stuff he said about you, and then and then he's stalking you. That's what doesn't add up. He says you're ugly, or all this, the Cruella and all this, and he pulls the Muppet thing, whatever. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, it's a narrative. He's going with it because that's what everybody else said. He's a repeater.
So he uses
He
it
has
for
no content. He has nothing.
So he uses it for
learning how to
content.
do shit. You could hear him when he's up there like, please mute your mics. Yeah, they kept telling me he'd be up there like, oh, please, Janet, come to me. You're scared of me. Like, man, you're a woman abuser. You're a goddamn stalking, rapist, woman abuser.
Shit. Oh, boy.
Yeah, he could really talk. And then Brian Earl just came in my chat because you know I'm over there streaming, right?
Right.
He came over there, and Brian Earl's the UK stalker, woman abuser over there. He gonna come in my chat and gonna say, the dream team's coming after you in Pittsburgh, Brittany McGee, and spelt my name wrong and spelt Pittsburgh wrong. Like, I can't even take nobody serious that can't spell, okay?
Jesus. I mean, did they do that on purpose, or they actually suck?
No, he actually fucking sucks. Brian Earl's fucking retarded, okay?
Jesus.
He's this weird white guy. They call him Beastly Bentley over there.
So he sends these people after you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you know how the simulation goes.
Once I know.
Start trolling, they can't stop, and they're just so obsessed.
Some get addicted to the trolling, and they'll make up 40 socks.
The swoosh guy, his name is Swerve God or something. He came over about that Buddy Lee when they set me up with that black guy. They wanted me to go to that black guy's show so he could get some more subscribers.
Right.
And whenever he did that, you know, they tried to make a narrative that I porno bombed this black guy, which I don't even have no time for black people's panels for real.
Right.
Not doing them unless
there's too much arguing and bickering. I've seen a couple of them where it was like 10 of them in there. They just scream.
Ghetto girl got up there.
They just scream.
Yo, this ghetto girl got up there with a damn neck brace on talking about, bitch, do you know me? Bitch, I don't even know. I was crazy.
Brace.
She had a whole fucking neck brace on.
What's the neck brace for?
I don't know. Her nigga beat her up. You know what I mean? I don't get into black people problems, okay? I ain't got no worries. You don't hear me complaining about nothing, okay?
Oh, yeah. JT wants to come down.
Motherfucker out here.
Maybe
even
you should have
when
JT.
I'm crying, I'm still happy because I'm learning a goddamn lesson. Something you can't do.
Have JT help you out.
I'm gonna get me that white boy.
Hey, there's G-Rock. G-Rock's in the show here. Just say hi to G-Rock.
Hi, G-Rock.
We're just winding down. John, he missed the show earlier. G-Rock, we had a deal earlier where this Tony girl came up and she was doing her story and her mom kicked her off the stream. It was pretty sad.
What's up?
All right. Juanito, welcome to the chat. I think I said it right.
Yo.
Hello, everybody. Hello. We're just bullshitting here. This is Empress Janet. She's got a channel of her own. She does some amazing content. And she's an international, what would you call you? An international YouTuber?
Yep.
Empress Janet. Maybe you could go plug your channel in the chat if you want.
I appreciate it. But yeah, I
Go ahead and
travel
plug it.
around. I'm like Wendy Williams on YouTube.
Wendy
I share
Williams.
all the business, honey. I'm
Exactly.
that nosy, and I'll get to the truth. I don't want to hear them lies because I don't play them reindeer games. So if you want to talk to me, that's all they gotta do, huh, brother?
I don't play those reindeer games. I told you I'm the Empress, the queen of these YouTube
Tell them, say, Father told me. Tell them.
Father told me so. That's
right.
what it is. Father
Period.
told me so.
He told me to gather the children and be childlike and have people be, helpful, walk in hope, walk in love, and walk in forgiveness. How is that evil? How is that evil, Will?
It's not.
Oh, okay. I'll wait, though.
I gotta give G-Rock a wrench in here. I forgot to give G-Rock a wrench.
Why? He has a wrench.
Does he? Okay,
Yeah,
it is.
the
It doesn't show.
Israelite.
There it is. I think my eyes are getting shot.
No, I see it. The Dustin guy still doesn't have one.
Okay, I don't know who Dustin is.
Oh, okay. Well, G-Rock has one. If you don't know who they are, then
I think I know who he is. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Okay, I can add moderator now. What wasn't working earlier? I think Dustin's with G-Rock.
Because people will delete people's, and that's what.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, he's the one who has a shirt
I got
or a hat.
people with wrenches.
Gotcha.
And that's it. And those are faithful people that come all the time.
Okay, I added a wrench and it didn't show up. I guess they have to wait till he posts again for the wrench to show up, right?
I mean, it's funny how I'm here. Where's everybody else?
G-Rock says he needs 412 subs with 900 hours to go. He's doing really good on his channel. You can post your channel on here, G-Rock. Go ahead and post it in the chat.
We can like and subscribe to it.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to it.
I might not be. I got 3 channels I can give.
Yeah, we'll do all the sub and sub.
I always give 3 subs because I got 3 channels.
Yeah. Okay. Anything to say, Janet, my sister? Father told me so. We don't play those reindeer games around here.
And you know why that never bothered me? Because you're saying the truth. No matter how funny
I love it.
you think it is, that's the truth. So I'd rather you keep promoting it for me.
I have that sock account called.
If you're evil and you're lying, you're in trouble.
I have that sock account. We don't play them reindeer games here. Did you ever see that page?
Yeah.
It shows a picture of a reindeer.
I know.
That's some old school stuff. I haven't made any reindeer videos.
People act like you're playing their game. I'm not. I'm not in that simulation.
Yeah, the drama thing's over. I'm kind of getting out of it. I mean, I'll join in.
I got people that got anxiety in my group. I got people with depression in my group. I don't got time for that fake shit. They need reality. They love the love. They love the calm chat room. They don't like all that triggering for fun.
Yeah, G-Rock said he'll sub back if you see him in the chat there. G-Rock, go plug your channel in the chat.
Yeah, he has to plug his channel, darling.
I mean, you could probably click on his name and it would go there, but...
Hey, right-click on it?
I think if you just click on his name, it'll go to his channel. No, it won't, actually. You're right.
Oh, I'll try it.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
I could copy and paste his name.
Yeah, you just copy that and paste it on YouTube. He pulls right up.
All right.
It's Shalom Shalom. I got his shirt on. I'm wearing his shirt right now. I'll show you the shirt I got.
Oh, there he is. I wasn't subbed. Nope. I wasn't subbed.
It says my green screen died, so my cam died. Big error came on my screen.
Here, I'll get his channel for.
This computer
he got
died.
it. There it is.
Cool.
Yeah, I can give 3 subs. I'll come over there if he wants to do topics. I want to do topics. I don't
Yeah,
want to do drama.
he does live stream from his phone. He doesn't have a panel, so he does. I can't do the streaming from a phone. I don't know how he does it. I asked that man, more power to you. I could never do a stream from a phone. He does it somehow. It's amazing.
Well,
he can come on here if he
in the
wants.
chat room.
Hey, G-Rock, you can come up here and talk if you want. The link's pinned at the very top.
StreamYard, bro.
He's got StreamYard.
Huh? I said hit your StreamYard link.
Yeah, yeah.
So you could come
it's
up and talk.
It's on the top. It's pinned.
Shalom.
I'll go put it back in here. Let's see if we'll add one more. Let's add it into the chat again. Okay.
Bollocks.
I can't wait to get the other computer. This one just took a shit. It almost lost the whole stream. It went black and it came back. Imagine if I had a bunch of people in here, it'd really be blowing up.
You are so funny. You know what? I'll be wanting to hear you when you be whispering and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hear you like real, because you be doing it funny, but I'm hard of hearing.
You're hard of hearing?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hell, Fire, she'll sit there and listen to clips and, she'll like analyze every audio word you say and use it. I've seen her do it. She's crazy.
I ain't worried about her.
There it is, the shalom. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. I have this shirt. I was going to show it, but I think my cam died. Let me go see if I can get it started again. All right. My green screen died. Is what happened.
Oh, that's nice. If you move the channel thing, I can't see it.
Yeah, but it's up here. It says,
okay, cool.
Targeted. I've got a picture of it. That's G-Rock's.
Oh, that's hard. Well, hello. This is my channel, guys. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you know when I go live. I talk to people about bipolar, anxiety, depression, what we're going to do in the end to the beginning of new. If you guys like to talk and have fun and do karaoke, yeah. I'm not doing messy stuff unless you want to come tell me your YouTube story about how you've been hurt and how we can help you. You're not looking for help and you're just looking to go in a simulation on a rerun of your story. I wish you farewell and subdued. Oh, thank you. G-Rock, he's not here right now. So what happened was he got booted out, so he has to come back in.
Here we go.
He is. So G-Rock's backstage.
Is he? Okay,
he said he's backstage.
Yeah, there he is.
In the private chat.
I'm going to add him now. There we go.
Hello.
Here it comes. Okay, he should be in the show now. Let me see if I can do it. Should I click on the 2 panel, 1 panel? Which panel is the best one to click? I'll just play around.
Oh, when you're in the 3, there you go.
Is that better?
Yep.
Okay.
And he has to turn his mic on. If you want to remove the comment, just touch another comment.
Yeah. I'll get rid of that.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. We hear you. The G-Rocks. Welcome to the chat.
It's a lot of I forgot what you call that.
Hello.
Yeah, it's a lot of what do you call that? Echoing after you talk. On Jenna's part, it's like
there's a stream open. Someone has to turn down the tab on the stream. Sorry. Apologies.
It might be your phone. Better?
Yep.
Okay.
And he has to turn his mic on. If you want to remove.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep. That sounds better now, whatever you did.
Oh, that's a big delay.
We hear you. The G-Box. Welcome to the chat.
It's a lot of
Yeah, it's still going on in his feedback.
Do you have your speaker on, G-Rock?
You might have another window open. And the volume's on. There will be a replay.
Okay, I'm gonna close this other window I had. Let's see.
Yeah,
Close
make
that
sure
one.
yours is closed too,
All right,
John.
everything's closed now. Oh.
Yeah, it's like delayed.
It sounds fine now. We got running on a shitty computer, so maybe 3 people's killing it. I don't know. I gotta get my other computer hooked up.
It's not. It's doing. He has another window open. So if he has a tablet or a phone, and even if he came from his phone,
No, I don't. Let me see. Hold on.
it sounds a lot better.
Sounds better. Yeah, sounds good now.
I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Okay, yeah, that was the problem. I had the other window open.
Yay.
Yeah,
See
I
how
had
we
to-
work together, John.
I had to turn the other one off because the delay was throwing me off, man. I'm like, why is it delayed
It's
like
okay. Imagine
All right,
how
we
what I
good.
go through when I jump panels and I portal jump. Will.
Oh, you're
I
a
hear
master.
all of that. I know.
I
I've
can't
learned
stand
how
all
to
that echo.
control my mind so that I can hear the right panel. So when I'm over there at Sarah's and I'm on the UK panel, I hear them. I hear y'all. That's why I have to jump out of there sometimes because he'll be talking to me and I can't focus on what y'all saying sometimes because his voice draws me in. So
Exactly. I gotcha.
well, welcome, G-Rock. Blessings.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
If you got any
Definitely, man.
questions, J-Rock, if you got any questions for Janet, she's been doing this YouTube thing for a while, so she knows a lot about it. If you have any questions at all.
All right, well, I would like to know: are you a targeted individual, or just an empowered individual? What's your background?
She has a stalker. Tell her about your stalker.
I appreciate you asking that. Gee, I think I've become a targeted individual when I was a child and didn't ever know that I was. I'm an orphan, and so I've been in the system, and I've been molested and raped ever since I can remember. And I've been basically touched all the way up until I was 14. The story's playing out now that my foster mother's on her deathbed, and the cousin that tried to touch me is starting shit in the family, and I'm ready to basically end him. But the universe is allowing me to heal because I will not let the story die. I'm not going to lie about it. So if I'm a targeted individual, hi, my name is Brittany. My real name's Janet Presley. And yes, I have been attacked by men all my life because I definitely take care of myself. I definitely have a master's degree. I'm definitely educated. I own my own shit. And I've tried to come out here to help people 6 months ago to build their channels, to tell their stories, and to gather as children because Father said we're in danger and that we need to kind of turn our lighthouses on and get back to forgiveness and understanding and fellowshipping so that we can become one in accord of, understanding, not in the other stuff that causes conflict and confusion. And they've attacked me. I had a co-host that basically fell in love with me. He was married. I broke it off with him, and he makes every time he goes live, he makes a stream about me, attacks me, says that I'm a transgender and I have AIDS, and basically I'm calling people Geppettos. They're using my handle. Someone's cloned both of my accounts. That's why I've had to change my account name. So yeah, I think that I'm being attacked and I'm standing strong because Will knows I don't play those reindeer games. I will rip your spine out with my words because I'm never scared. But I just don't understand how an African-American man is attacking an African-American woman and everyone's okay with that. And I'm going to keep saying it because, again, I get attacked in the real world. I get attacked out here. I'm not scared to tell the truth. I'm a truth teller.
Exactly.
I stand on it. I don't tell lies. That shit is weak and you weak. And I don't stand next to no human that wants to do that. because we together can help each other, just like I helped you, and you accepted it, you received it, and you empowered it. So whatever you do with it is what you do with it, brother. And they're not doing it. And I'm from the old school, so it's my job. I'm not nobody's girlfriend. I'm not nobody's nothing. I'm Miss Brittany, but you can call me Empress Janet if it makes you feel better. You feel me? Either way, you're going to put respect on all the names.
For sure. Definitely get that. Definitely understand that. Respect definitely is needed, especially if you're doing something good for the community and for people and for looking out for people other than yourself. So being selfless is really a big deal. That's awesome.
And they're mad at me at that because they don't understand.
I mean, she's got a big time stalker. I mean, it's beyond comprehension.
Stalking on steroids.
Stalking Empress Janet, this guy.
That's crazy.
And he's creating narratives in the Black community that is sad because their minds are weak, so they're going for it, all for subs and likes of content that is not necessary, because all you're doing is breaking yourself down. I empower myself to know that those things aren't true, and I laugh to wonder why you need to put my name in your mouth, only to know that I'm famous in the real world. So it's only right that you do it to me. And here, honey, because I empower. I walk in hope, love, and forgiveness. You can't stop me. When I stomp the ground, all of them, they're all mad.
And me and Janet are here today.
I'm a child of God. I'm an Israelite Jew. I'm very
Shalom.
It's a unicorn. I am the one that's come. When Father said, get out there and do what I asked you to do, I did it. And I'm still doing it. And every time they mock me, I just praise him. And victory is his, because when I'm done with you and I've scanned your heart, Father destroys you. He's destroying legacies of evil, not the good ones. The good ones will see me, they will hear me, and they will follow me, and they will stand up. I don't want you to worship me. I want you to stand up and tell the truth, because it feels better than looking like a whole hot mess out here telling lies.
That's big fact.
Amen. Amen.
And that's why I'm not afraid of anyone. I know how to speak to every man. Because if you sprinkle it with seasoned salt and grace from the heavens and the universe, that's where it's coming from. He sustains me. I don't need a near human to sustain me. I'm trying to understand why he's trying to send me love, though. So I will give him that. But he promised that there's someone for everyone.
Yeah.
And we are done out here. Like, this is it. This is the last race. This is the final act. It's the final countdown. This is the last story.
That's it. The final countdown. The final countdown. I agree on that.
This is the last story, because again, once you change the DNA, you done fucked up. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So they
transhumanism.
Alarms are going off in my goddamn head, my soul, everything. I will fall to the ground. Just like he said, every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that this shit is real and you're in a simulation. A simulation and a simulation, brother.
The AI.
Simulation. Everything that you go through either breaks you or makes you stronger. But if you've been lied to your whole life, how do you start over from something you don't know is real? You have to feel it, believe it, see it, smell it. No, you don't. You have to understand that it's already in you. It's dormant.
We're all here for purpose, too. We all have a purpose.
To serve each other and understand that, again, this is a simulation that got messed up. You want the real one? Then you're going to have to work together to get there, just like everything we've ever done in our whole entire lives. We play games together for a reason. There's a reason why you sit across someone when you're playing a board game or a chess game. You still need them. The energy is real. You can't stop energy and light and sound. So you didn't.
Well, it wasn't bad. What's bad is just so many fake people out there. You know, I bought a new car today.
They're not
it's like,
fake.
my God.
They're not fake. Their vibrations low and they're being controlled by something. I let no man control me. Only Father, the I am.
Because the money is greed. A lot of people, that's all they think about is the money. I don't make a dime off doing any of this.
It's a tree.
I spend more than I make.
The nerve.
I just helped a fellow TI out today. Her phone blew up, and I had 4 phones, so I gave her one. She's so happy.
And that's what we should be doing, right, G-Rock?
For sure. I'm definitely with the non-conformity. I'm not about to conform for nothing.
For nothing.
To with the way you want me to be, which way you want these sheep to be.
Right.
And these people out here just following along with the narrative.
No grooming. Exactly.
So if I tell you that I refuse to take the magic potion and I'm willing to die for it, do you believe me?
Yeah.
Do you know that the revolution won't be televised, that it's in our minds, and that someone has to start it?
Well, it's definitely about to kick off in New York. Come with today. What's
but
today?
Aren't
The 14th.
there false prophets? Won't they all come before the real one comes? Yeah. There's a lot of things that'll be told and seen and unheard. But again, what we just shared is what? Knowledge and understanding. We need peace. We don't need violence, but we need a uproar of what? Truth. So truth
the sheep
is better than lies, right?
Dustin posted the sheep there.
They're going to do certain things, and you got to know that tens and thousands are going to die. So who are you going to save by forcing yourself on them? Jesus never forced himself on anybody.
Well, over 200 million people are sterile now.
Well, talk about it. Be careful with those words, though, eh?
Well, I'm just, you know, if you took that, then that's your problem.
No, I will never.
Right.
I will never
take the potion.
They're gonna come for you and tell you. They're gonna say you. I heard somebody say they did because they just wanted to. And then another person told me they did it because they were going to lose their job.
They'll lose your job anyway when it pops off.
Yeah. And they got this new third booster thing coming out. That's the one that has all the bad shit in it. Don't take it.
Yeah, they're trying to really. They're running some great street theater right now.
Program everybody.
Big street theater.
Yep. We got something big coming. A big event's coming. I feel it. I'm not sure what it is, but it's coming.
Do you guys watch Truth Unedited?
No.
I don't watch much TV at all.
I mean, no, he's a YouTube. He's a YouTuber.
Okay. No.
He's a YouTuber. He's an Israelite. Yeah, he said.
Share his channel would be nice because.
Yeah, he's awesome. He has over 500K.
It's about understanding. Certain
people. He's awesome.
Yeah, another guy.
It's coming, and when it comes, and they don't accept it, what's going to happen?
The revolution war.
Well, and again, I was told that we're to run and hide so they can destroy themselves, and then the real children of God will go to safety. So if nobody believes that, what did I tell you, Will? I come in what? Hope, love, and forgiveness.
Right, hope,
I
love,
have
and forgiveness.
no reason to lie that Father would tell us not to fight a fight that's not our fight. Our fight is to gather the real people that love, that walk in hope, and do what? Forgive. Because if you don't have forgiveness in your heart, you can't get there.
Right.
You can't
all that hate.
release the energy. So you're an energy field in a vessel. The only way your vessel is going to release you is if someone stabs you, kills you, shoots you, murders you, whatever you want to call it, drown you, whatever. But in that time that we're going to be experiencing this wonderfulness of what? Knowledge and understanding. That's what I'm saying. People don't understand that the matrix is real. And that's why. Why do you think I'm trying to teach it, Will? Why do you think I'm telling you what to do? They're not listening. Because if my body stays here and my spirit portal jumps to a safe place because they're coming for us, I don't care if you don't believe me. Sorry, not sorry, but I don't care. My God is an awesome God and he's coming and they're fucking up. And I'm not going to the basket. You're not going to make me eat the green eggs and ham. We're not doing that reindeer shit, Will.
No reindeer games. Fuck those reindeer games. I hear you.
I don't need
definitely
one word to understand that he told me who I am.
time to
I'm
get
his
ready.
child. I didn't ask for this. Exactly. And I'm willing to fight for him. I ain't fighting for a near human out here that ain't fighting for the universe to say that something's wrong with the fact that you want to argue over a jab, over color, over this, over that, when we can't just talk to each other like respectful people should. I don't have to agree with everything I'm saying, but you're giving me enough respect that when it's your turn to talk, I'll shut up. That's what we should do to each other and stop doing all that other stuff that causes so much conflict and misunderstanding and lies. And that's why they're attacking me. It's not Mr. Unknown. It's the demons on him. They were sent. They're all sent. There's too many of them.
I agree
so
with you.
If you don't talk about that, then you lost, honey, because it ain't Mr. Unknown. That's why I forgive him.
The force took over him.
Well, that's why I forgive him. That's why he's so mad. He wants me to hate him. I can't. I don't hate nothing that you don't understand. I overstand it.
Well, he hates it because you don't do anything back. You don't do anything back.
Gone.
He wants that. He can't. You don't retaliate. He hates
His
it.
soul is gone. I'm not here to fight humans. I was here to send because Father said, "Do this," and I did it. That's exactly what I do.
The best thing
turn on
was
lighthouses, get
many
people
are
singing
called,
and happy.
a few are chosen.
Right.
Many are called.
G-Rock, do you remember Sharon?
You, sir.
Do you remember Sharon?
Yeah.
G-Rock knows who Sharon is. Sharon turned Janet into the devil.
A little bit of slander.
Sharon, do you remember
she slandered me a little bit.
Yep. She slandered you too?
Yeah. Said I was fake.
Boy. She's the one that's fake.
Yeah. Well, I just prayed for her, man. I mean, people don't realize this is it, man. This is the last. This is like this is your last impression, that you get to make, for the job, for the Most High, to get into the kingdom.
Because look at all the people dying. We've made it this far. All three of us are still here. Look at all the people that are dead. We've made it.
Yeah.
We have
Look
purpose.
at you.
Rest in peace.
You
Rest in
better
peace,
cut
Wayne
it,
Daniels. By the way.
You're so funny. He said, "Look at us right here. We're just right here."
No, I mean, people are dead. I see people dying. I got this group where people die. All these 34-year-olds, they're all dying. I'm in this group where people die. They post these pictures. Yeah, it's a weird group.
Really?
Yep.
What are they dying from?
Just weird, like overdoses. Or they die before their time. One guy commits suicide, and they have 3 kids, and it's just a crazy thing. I watched that, and I'm like, wow, we're still here, So we got to thank it.
Blessing. Sure is a blessing. Because man, we could be pushing up daisies for real. I know I could be.
So many people I know are dead already. I'm in my 50s now. A lot of them are all gone.
Wow. Whew, man. When you just look at the world, though, man, it's not the same as it used to be 20 years ago.
I love the 80s and 90s. This new shit, I can't take it. Technology is way overdriven now. All this bullshit, it's just way too much. Everything you do needs a card or a stamp or, you get a Q code or, it's like the virus card and everything's getting way too military type.
Yeah. It's people are just disassociated with reality. Nobody wants to embrace reality no more.
I mean, it's like since the cell phone came out, people are glued to their cell phone and then they can't go outside and smell the air.
And it's like it's you go out just like, because I take the bus and public transportation, and everybody's just out of it, like, because it's just so bombarded.
Yep.
It's so bombarded with the COVID, and I'm about to lose my job, and then, the virus. Am I okay? And everybody's just like disarray. It's an unsaid thing though. No one's saying it, but you can tell the look on their faces. Like,
oh yeah,
everybody's just like, what
depressed,
the hell is going on?
Depression.
Well, not necessarily depressed, but it's more like confusion.
Yeah. They don't know what's going to happen next.
Confused. Yeah. So
Lost.
they know people know something's coming, but some people just refuse to face reality. Like, come on, man.
Do they believe the TV?
they didn't believe. No, most of the people they didn't believe gang stalking was real. They thought these people were just schizophrenic.
Oh, there's still
Paranoid.
guys out there. There's still guys out there doing it. There's this one guy has a channel. He says I debunk the targeted individuals. He's got like 200,000 hits or something. And people are really mad at him. He's got like 400 thumbs down and 100 thumbs up.
Wow, he crazy. He about to get gang stalked.
Yeah.
Everybody in this country about to get gang stalked. You're gonna have to choose.
Yeah, the technology is just too far. They could be watching, through your camera in your house and all that. It's just nuts.
Right. How do you feel about remote door monitoring though?
I think it's only used on people that could actually be like a high profile person. And it's not going to happen to the everyday person. Like the government does have the operation to do it, but it's not these everyday people. It's more like it's got to be somebody in a higher government position to be my take on it.
Oh, okay. Because like our commander in chief, I don't want to say anything like that. Nothing too bad on there, but he just seems out of it sometimes. Like he's being voiced to skull to me or something.
He's a puppet. He's a puppet. He's like an alien puppet. His brain is gone.
I don't know. It's weird. Dude's weird, man.
Worst president we ever had.
Man, this whole thing is about to go up over here in Babylon. So I'm just
bracing for
impact.
Who's coming to save us? That's the question.
Yeshua Shai. He on his way. If the Most High showed up, people are gonna be amazed to know that what we were talking about was real. Yeah, it's real. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's true. And people are gonna be shocked. They're gonna wish they got a chance to go back and do something else. Trust me, people meeting up in Oak Grove? What is it? I forgot. California. They meet up every summer, and they, these different secret societies and all that. They know who they're worshiping. If these people are doing that, wouldn't it be an opposite to that?
Right.
But people refuse to believe that there's a God. They don't think it's true. They believe in these false realities and they're going to pay for it. That's just my opinion. Everybody has, like the New Age movement, people believing in crystals.
And the flat Earth people, those people, the flat Earth. There's those things that I don't believe in either.
Well, me personally, I believe the Earth is flat, but I mean, I'm not gonna let it consume me. I mean,
I don't even care if it is or not.
I'm gonna talk about it every day.
I just put that out there too. Like,
I believe in that.
How do we know? We don't know. If he wants to believe it, let him know.
I believe in chemtrails. Chemtrails. They spray us with the chemtrails. Those things in the sky.
Definitely see that.
I had videos. I used to do videos on YouTube 8 years ago on chemtrails. Right. My son was 4 years old at the time. He goes, "Daddy, Mommy, look, Daddy's got the chemtrail video on." She would get so pissed because she never believed it. And my son was so impressed with my chemtrail video. I still have it someplace. I should share it.
Wow. Did you read the comment individual strike back said?
Yeah, I saw Strike Back. Yeah, it is it is real, but it's expensive. They can't use it on everybody.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I think they are using it on everybody. That's just my opinion because not on everybody, but just targeted individuals. I mean, I believe we're the science experiment.
But I don't think it's through the microwaves. I think it's through our electronics, through where the phone and the computer. There's a signal they generate because you don't know what the electronic EMF does. It gets broadcast right into your phone, into your brain. It's not through a microwave. It's actually through your phone. I think personally. Everybody's glued
like
to
the
the phone.
Bluetooth technology, sort of.
Oh yeah. Yep. I think it's coming right from your home. Take your phone and just put it outside or turn it off and put it in a box for a couple of days. See if you feel any better. because they need something close to you to get you. I don't think it's coming from the satellites. I think it's coming through your phone. But definitely something is
I
coming.
believe it.
There is a technology out there.
Man, I'm just already. I mean, what are you thinking? How it's going to unfold? The
I think there'll
civil
be some type of
unrest.
big. There could be another
Uh,
9/11 of some sort, some big event,
Man,
shooting or something.
I'm thinking the
they've done so many.
The EMP, the weapon of indignation is coming. The EMP is going to
Yeah,
shut the lights off,
the phones will blow
power
and
off
the
all.
computers. Yep,
There's no power, no
no
more
grid. The
gas
grid
in
will be
your
gone. Yep,
car.
yep. The grid will
Yeah,
be
and it's
gone
just going to be utter chaos.
because everything is run on a computer now. So EMP would wipe everything out. We would be like in the Stone Age, like living in 1902
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, and then
EMP,
people going to have to fend for themselves, and it's going to be just people. It's going to be crazy to me. To me, it's going to be
food,
utter
water.
chaos.
Oh yeah, food, water. Oh
Uh,
my God.
People be breaking in people's houses for food.
Looting. Yep.
Yeah, this it's. I believe it's just going to be chaos. That's how they're going to implement martial law.
Yep. Yep. It's already here. They're going to activate it more.
It's just about. It's a
Yeah,
question of when. When is it going to happen? Is it going to happen tomorrow?
yeah.
Is it 2 weeks, a month, a year? I don't know. Who
I
knows?
think it's this winter. I think this winter. I think they're
It
going to do it in
is.
the winter.
That's why Game of Thrones was so important. Because the winter is when they attack.
And
It's
they're
when you're
releasing.
Yeah, 'cause
weakest.
They're releasing
everybody's in
that
the house
movie.
at the winter time. Go ahead.
They're releasing that movie in December 25th on Christmas. The Matrix, the new one, and Christmas Day. I think
Oh my
that's
goodness.
a sign there.
I'm trying to tell you. I told you January is when it's going to
This is a
happen.
sign. Check this out. If you guys read, like I kind of read between the lines on some things. If you remember what happened in Texas this past winter, how everything was negative 30 degrees because of the HARP program.
Yep.
I believe that they
Read
were
all about it.
testing that out. They
That I
were
believe.
testing out how they can manipulate the weather during the winter months. So when everybody's trying to either flee or whatever, it's going to be deadly cold outside. You know what I'm
It's weather
saying?
modification.
Right.
Weather. Yep.
Right. And people are more susceptible to die from being frozen to death than I believe than for heat. Because you can always find some shade, some water to cool off, but when it's absolutely that cold, how can you really weather yourself to that unless you're prepared?
It
And
depends
most
where you
people
are
aren't
too.
prepared.
Right. The
Well, they
colder
were in
climates
Texas.
are going to.
Texas never experienced that type of
Oh, I
weather
know. You're
ever in
right.
its
That's a
history.
good topic. That's a good topic.
And so they were able to manipulate that weather like that because they were testing it, and
What
it
did it
killed
go
a lot
down
of people
to?
and kids.
What did it go down to? Like 20 or 10 degrees?
Negative 30.
Negative 30 in Texas?
I
Was
believe
that
it.
low?
Yeah, the wind chill was negative
Holy
30.
shit! Wow.
You can look
Yeah,
it up.
they
I wish I had a
froze.
laptop. Yeah, people
Yeah,
froze to
it
death
was.
in their houses, and their
I
lines
Yep.
seen it.
bust.
Yep.
You know, the heat
Power was
will
out.
probably kill me. Yep.
Power was
Parasites
out.
was
Heat was out.
parasites was
Houses
in their
burned down.
water.
Houses were burning down because they were lighting fires.
Yeah, trying to
You say,
survive. They
well,
didn't know what to do because wasn't
right.
prepared.
Yeah, there
And I
was
believe
no
it's going to be an
emergency.
event like that.
Yep. Makes sense.
Hmm That's probably why I'm a targeted individual.
You know too
I'll be
much is what it is.
critical. No, just critical thinking. It's just use your brain. You put the
Use
pieces
your brain.
together.
It's coming.
Yeah, some people just go off the narrative. CNN, what CNN says, or
Oh, I hate
NBC,
CNN.
those
I
channels and
hate
all that.
CNN. Oh God.
Everything on there is fake. They
Programming.
want
What
you to believe.
that's mind control. Yep. It's mind control TV.
Yeah, you got to read between the lines on some things.
Yes. What you do is
Okay,
step
they're
back
doing
and look at
this.
the picture.
Yeah, don't get caught. Don't get caught with your pants down. So it's time to prepare. It's time to prepare. Get you a fire stove. Get you a portable fire stove.
Yep. The
Yeah, they're
preppers.
$500. Yeah, they're
Mhm.
$500, but hey, it'll save your life.
I've had a lot of
It'll
preppers
save
actually
your
coming
life.
into my show. These prepper people, I've seen a bunch of them. They're kind of mixing in with the TI groups.
It's good because they're getting because we all know what's about to happen. It's about to
Exactly.
pop.
So we're the smart ones,
Listen,
the preppers and the TIs.
they're definitely not going to waste. Bro. They're going to take full advantage of this pandemic. They're not going to let this pass and everything's going back to normal.
No,
not this
They
time.
love
Not like
control.
not like Ebola or H1N1. It's not going to happen that way. It's just not going
Somebody
to
said
just
this could
disappear.
last for
That's all test
10
runs.
more years. 10 more years this could last.
Yeah. Well, I don't even believe that we have 10 years left. That's just my belief. The way that this is rapidly escalated from 1 year, 2020 to now where we're at. Look at how fast the whole society and everything changed that quick. Like how it went from, yeah.
I see
nurse
people at
workers,
the grocery store.
Go ahead.
The grocery store workers, they have the masks on. The girl's itching and pulling it out, and her face is all red behind it. And I said, "Don't you hate wearing that mask?" And she started crying. She's forced to wear the mask all day.
Right.
She started crying right in front of me.
For oxygen.
Well, there's another show I'm subscribed to. They say you're breathing your carbon dioxide back in, and it's making you weak. It's not good for your system.
Yeah, you're breathing it back in, recirculating.
Right.
Yeah. It's bad for your brain cells. That's why these people can't think out here. They're making very good decisions. But I don't know, man. California, you're on the West Coast, right?
Oh, yeah.
California is...
the homeless situation here, it's a zoo.
Everybody's sleeping outside.
Oh, yeah. There's tents everywhere.
Basically.
They had a thing on the news today where they're trying to kick them out, and the people are protesting against it. There's this one area down by the San Jose airport. There must be 1,000 homeless people, and they're all camped there, and they're trying to kick them out of there, and they're protesting. It's a big thing. That's just one area. You see them everywhere.
And what comes to my mind is I wonder the ratio of targeted individuals there are in that community or population of homeless people there.
That's what I wanted to do. I was going to go down there with my camera. I don't know if they would be mad if I tried to interview them, but I could go in their camp, maybe dress down a little bit and maybe just use my cell phone or something, No, don't look like a reporter, but just, see if there's anybody that's been targeted and they wound up that way.
Right. I almost guarantee you they have.
Yep.
Because
I'd say about 50.
Yeah.
50%.
Either you're down, either you're a gang stalker at this point or a targeted individual, or you're a victim of some sort of backlash from this system, man. It's coming down on everybody. Doesn't matter how much money you got, the rich or poor, big and small, it'll make you receive that mark. And if you don't get that mark, you know what's about to happen. And that's what people need to prepare for.
Yep.
Oh, the guillotine. They ordered 30,000.
And they act like they're not even worried about that either. I'm not doing that either.
What's that?
I'm taking the mark.
No, that's negative. That's negative. I'm ready to go. Holla at y'all.
I'm going out in a blaze of glory, honey. A blaze of glory.
Thanks for coming on, G-Rock. Are you taking off?
No. I'm just talking.
Oh, okay.
No. I was talking about
ready to go, like dying. Like dying.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's the white in you. Yeah. Calm down.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
My brother.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. This is a great.
I'm not afraid. I'm just saying, I'm not afraid.
You better not be. You got soul, boy.
I've lived 3 lives.
I lived 3 lives, he said. He's OG, triple OG.
You know some of the shit I've done, you guys would be, holy fuck.
Holy shit. Shout out to Cali. I love California people. They so gangster out here.
Where are you, G-Rock? I can't remember. Where are you at?
I'm in Kansas City, Missouri.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Middle of America.
I was in Kansas City. I used to do hail damage. When they had that ice storm about 10, 15 years ago. It was like 2001, I think. Whatever it was, 2000 something.
Yeah.
The trees were all
You're right. You was right, 2001.
I was there. I was there. I was an
What's
insurance
up?
inspector at the time, cutting checks for all the people they call ALE, the living expenses. And there'd be these greedy people saying I got 5 freezers full of food and they wanted it all replaced. I mean, you see these greedy people getting the insurance scams. It was crazy.
Every chance
This broke
they
and that
get,
broke.
you
Oh
better
yeah,
believe it.
that one lady had 40 TVs in her driveway and wanted them all replaced because she said the EMP took them out. I couldn't believe it.
Oh wow. Yeah, I was only 17, so
The greed.
I didn't have nothing. Yeah, man, but everything, all that greed, boy, I'm telling you, I can't. I don't know. I'm kind of. I just want to like. I didn't never believe that I would actually be experiencing like the last days. Like I thought I would be like probably 70 or passed on, but to actually be living in this is like blowing my mind.
Torture.
Like, and I'm not afraid. No. I'm not afraid. I'm more like excited. Because the end of sin is coming.
What's
The
on
end
the
of
other
evil
side
forever.
too? What is on the other side? You know there's something on the other side. They say it's even better.
I'm going to heaven. Man. I hope I go to heaven.
Well, it's going to be restarted, and none of this is going to be remembered, and we're not going to remember each other, but the energy,
the soul.
Rare.
I hope so.
So again, who's going to be a martyr with me? Because they're going to remember me, honey. Empress Janet. Empress means empire. So again, who you think they're going to remember, Will?
Martyr.
Who you think's going to go the hardest? Thank you, sir. Who you think's going to go the hardest, though, G-Rock? Because again, I'm with the shits, honey. My Father who art in heaven, honey. I'm with it.
I think
I believe in him. I don't care what nobody say. We're all going to, yeah, we are hand in hand, though. We can't do it alone.
Mm-hmm.
We're all going to die by the way, you know what I mean? By the, but if we fight, do you not understand what we could do? We could do things that were never written.
That's why this country's so divided. They don't want us to come together.
Exactly. We're all divided right now because of the way they're doing this shit.
Let's hope there's enough of us out there then.
Targeting individuals, gang stalkers, rich, poor, black, white, middle class, upper class.
I like that. I like that.
There is a lot.
What you say? All genres, huh?
Yeah, we need to just come together. I know the military. I know they're not gonna let this just pop off like that, man. Especially the patriots, the real Americans that really love this country and not stand for the BS that this country's been doing.
And they're stocking up
people are fed up with this
guns.
country.
They're stocking up on the guns and ammo. They bought it all out.
Yeah, it's gonna be chaos out here.
I'd hate to be around the Patriots when they get angry. A Patriot.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be crazy. No, I'm just
One
gonna
of
pray.
One of your fellows is in chat, Janet Seamus. If I said it right. It says hi, Janet, babe.
Yeah, they're from the UK.
Okay, as long as I make sure they're one of your people, not the other one.
They are. This is what Janet did. This is what Janet did.
This is what Janet did. This is what Janet did.
Welcome. You might want to explain what targeted individuals are because they're from the UK. I don't know. They know them. They just don't know that we call them that. So if you want to explain it, sir.
You got the floor, G-Rock.
You talking to me?
Yep.
Targeted individuals organized
He's roboting. They're catching him. Well, he has to stop. It's the robots. They're not going to allow him to get his message out.
They won't let you get your message out. It's weird.
Right. He has to wait. Yeah, they're roboting you, sir. They're cutting you off.
They're targeting you.
Well,
okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, they are. Not try it.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Okay. Targeted individuals are victims of organized harassment, all right, which is by a corrupt law enforcement government agencies, and other secret entities such as Freemasonry or things like that. They're followed, watched 365, 24/7. Their lives are they try to completely destroy the target's life and the quality of life. And they are basically slow killed with either direct energy weapons, poisoning, and or cancers, etc. So target individuals, we come together when we talk and try to get our issues resolved by coming together as a community or come together as a people. Uh, all colors, creeds, whatever you believe in, we try not to be biased to each other and really just show love and really, because it's kind of messed up you to know that someone's trying to kill you without leaving a
Yeah.
trace.
And Mr. Unknown is making it just like that. So you already know that I'm a targeted individual. Brian Earl's trying to attack me. Esau's attacking. They're all attacking, and they're men attacking a woman who's done nothing. I've made no streams. Will's my proof. I've not done anything to attack them back.
Right, either I haven't helped you do it either. I haven't made any streams either. No videos or nothing. I left him alone.
And he won't leave me alone.
There has to be an end to this sometime, right? Right, G-Rock? I mean, it's going to go on, but there's got to be a time where it's going to stop.
You talking about
when is he going to know he's wasting his time? I mean,
like him and anybody that's stalking anybody, they have to stop sooner or later. They got to give up.
Well, is he cyber stalking her, or is he physically in real life stalking you?
Cyber.
So he's okay. So you show kind of like Chief Handler.
Yeah, just like Chief Handler.
Yeah, and
like
he
she'll block him, and then he'll make another.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not even blocked. He's not even blocked. He doesn't come every time I go live. He goes live and streams about me. So he's not blocked from my channel. He won't address what his problem is, and his problem is I'm not giving him $50 anymore because I was paying him to do better for everybody. Like nobody liked him. He was so mean and not getting along. He was lying. He was flip-flopping. So I was his co-worker. And then in return, when I let him go, that's when he became this obsession with me. He's doxing me. He's basically telling my real name and everything. So he's trying to get people to hurt me in the real world. But they're doing the most in this world with creating streams, 5-hour streams about me, and they don't even know me. They're just going off of what that man said, and he's saying things by the second. Next thing he tells them, a tree's growing out of my head, and they're gonna believe it.
Yep, I know him. That's how he is.
That's crazy. I love it.
He's got a loud mouth too.
He's a scoffer, heckler, hater. And how do you know if you're doing anything great unless you got enemies? Like if you got haters, that means you're doing something right. That's how I look at it.
Yep. You nailed it.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Obviously doing something positive with over 1,000 subscribers. You you're uplifting people, and people gonna hate on you. I get hated on too. It's crazy.
We all do. We all get hated on.
I try not to feed into it. I block him and keep it moving. But he's up here making streams about you. People talk about me. I got a troll guy. I forgot what his name is. His name is Troll Saga or something. He makes videos about me all the time. He screenshots he screen records my videos and then he chops them up to make me sound as if
who is it?
Who's this guy's name? Troll Saga. His original name was Fishes Fly Till the World Die.
Okay.
He was trolling me, New Breed, Wayne Daniels, and Young Steel.
Wow.
And he'd just try to discredit us and you know what I mean, try to make us seem like we're fake and all this, and nobody has time for that. I don't even feed into the dude.
Well, they're mad because you got some big numbers coming up. You got a lot of people coming to see your show. They don't get that. That's not happening for them. So they'll take you down, trying to
they
take you
hate it.
down anyway. The hating. That's what it is. The haters.
Thumbs down on video. To keep putting thumbs down on good videos and just different things they try, but it don't work. It just gives me more energy and more purpose to keep going harder.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. So
you're doing something right.
Well, I'm at
I'm just trying to-
1,150K because of him. So I'm going to need him to keep on doing whatever he feels necessary. Because again, I forgive
that's
him.
awesome.
And thank you. Because again, I go across the world. I have friends in the Philippines, in Hawaii, in Japan, in Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia, and Dubai. They're over there in Jamaica. They're in the UK. They're in Ireland. They're in Scotland. So again, he can't stop me. He keeps acting like his streams are gonna just break me. It's not. It's a marketing campaign technique. So I gotta be the good guy, bad guy.
Exactly.
So if he's over there pushing the bad guy, I'm over here being a good guy. They're gonna see it, and that's all that matters to me. So regardless of what he's doing, he works for me still for free. So thank you.
Janet, Sunday. How many times did he try to get you striked for that? You're playing the football game.
Oh, I didn't get no strike.
Didn't you say he was trying to get you?
Mm-mm. No, you were. You were in the chat room saying he was going to strike me.
Oh,
for the
okay.
NFL.
I thought somebody.
I'm
I
like,
thought I got that from somebody else. That's why I was saying it.
No, he can't.
I thought somebody else said it.
Can't do nothing to me. Somebody tried to hit me with a copyright. I retracted it. It came back. 2 of them. Matter of fact, 3 of them. And I got all 3 back and got the email to prove it. So again, I have no worries, darling. You cannot worry someone who's unbothered. Only the universe tells me what to do. I don't care anymore, Will.
Oh, I know. I don't care either.
I'm done with that kindness is weakness bullshit. You're gonna see the Miss Brittany. Because again, I was being nice to people because I do unto others as I would want them to do unto me. So now if I'm straightforward with you, then just be straightforward with me and we can move on.
There's no reason to lie and cheat.
Nope. And I'm not doing no fake in my face. If you can't support my channel, don't expect me to support yours.
Right.
Okay. Because I don't see a near motherfucker over here. But if I'm supporting somebody's channel, I'm there. So actions speak louder than words.
You have those notification bells on and all. Because some people I'm sub to and I miss their shows. And they get mad, but I don't have. Just got to check that bell. Make sure, like Janice, I'm getting all her feeds. They're coming in. I get G-Rock's feeds coming in. But I work a full-time job, so I don't get to go to all of them.
Yeah, I get that too, man. I mean, people got real
some
lives.
things I don't want to keep.
Do. Go ahead, Janet. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say some channels that I'm sub to, I don't even want to go because the drama, it hurts my head, gives me more anxiety. I want to protect my chi, so nope.
Especially Sharon, when Sharon's talking, it's like nails on a chalkboard.
It literally put us to sleep, and then I had nightmares. So nope.
Yeah, I'm just tired of Sharon. Like you're tired of unknown, I'm tired of Sharon.
But I forgive her, so I don't dwell on it.
I
forgive him. I don't dwell on it. If I speak about it, I speak about it and be done with it. You either get angry and be done, or you're messy. I'm not messy.
Yeah. Well, you can't let that burden, be in your brain when you go to bed. You got more important shit to worry about than that crap.
Right. I want to go to bed with no worries because then I wake up with no worries. I wake up praising and happy, not stressed out, trying to figure out why the hell I dreamt that bullshit.
It's bullshit too. It sure is. Yep, the event is coming, so I don't know. We should all have a poll, somehow to make a poll. We'll just click the poll. I'll say January. Sounds about right. December, January. Let's leave it at that.
Sounds like a plan. I'm back here eating chips.
We need some type of party. Christmas party.
Yeah, we gotta Yeah, so I mean, we got to prepare too, man. I mean, when they
Stock up.
start shutting down the grocery stores, you got to learn how to go out and eat for yourself. You can't just go to KFC or whatever.
Exactly.
You know,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm getting me some animal traps, some fishing material, and things together to be able to provide for myself. You know, because it's gonna come a time when you're gonna wish you did.
That fishing pole will be worth the $5,000.
No, I'm talking about some string and the stick with a
Yep.
little hook. I'm trying to keep it
There you go.
real cheap and reasonable.
Just find the
And be able
worms.
to carry it, right? Because you got to know, man. You know, gas. You're not gonna be able to get no gas in that car you got. You're gonna be on
It's going to
foot.
be parked. Yeah. And it's good to do some hiking and keep in shape. And get ready.
Yeah. And you have to learn how to start fasting, going without food for a certain amount of time. Because it's,
Now, I learned that. I learned that in jail. They only feed you 3 times a day, boy. If you want to learn how to do that, go to jail. My God,
Yeah.
at night your stomach churns like at 12, about midnight. Your stomach is rolling. You're like, you can't run down to the refrigerator and grab a cookie. You can't
Right.
do shit.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
it's
I
like
know
your
exactly what you're
stomach
talking
just
about.
growls. It just growls.
For real, man. Oh man. This has been an experience, man. Last let's say I went over in 2018 with the stalking and harassing, but I know they're watching me way before that, and it's just been
Yeah,
crazy, man.
they could be. All 3 of them could be watching our stalkers. Could be watching this program right now, and I wouldn't doubt it one bit.
They're on this program, yeah.
You're just watching us.
Wow, I don't know. They could, you know, he's got all these weirdos watching, so there's more than that. They troll for those people because they believe in their lies.
Right.
Correct.
And the bigger you get, the worse it's going to get. So be prepared for that. Once your channel gets to 5,000 subs, they're going to be hitting you like fucking grenades.
Oh man.
Well, I'm going to 2,000, so they better catch up.
You better hire some more Josiahs.
Man, that's good to hear. The channel's is doing great, man. Your channel's doing good as well, T.I. Joe.
Yeah, it's just the time you put into it. Like I backed off for a couple of weeks and got tired, from work and the stress with the targeting, and my computers were out. We all got problems, but I'm trying to get bounced back a little bit here.
That's what's
I
up.
get caught on Facebook too much. I have no time for YouTube, so I took time out of Facebook and put more of my effort on YouTube lately. You get caught up in that Facebook, it is to drain you.
Yeah, I definitely like your channel because, like, man, you really get to the nitty gritty of what's going on, and that intro song is fire. I love that intro song.
I don't even think Janet heard it. I can't tell you where I got that song from.
Oh,
but
shit. I want to hear it.
It's a T.I. hate group. It's a T.I.
Oh.
hate group I got it from.
Because you know my theme song.
They know I use it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll end the show with it. Whenever you guys want to go later, we'll end it with that song.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real. He's talking about, because he talks about Yahweh in there. He talks about Yah, the elect.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
chosen.
Ultra.
Yeah.
MK Ultra.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who made that. It's a mystery. I've looked everywhere for it and I can't find the creator. I didn't create it. I got it from a TI hate group.
So they hate TIs.
Yeah. I don't know who made it.
Stalking.
Yep. But I grabbed it and they know I'm using it and they haven't said a word. So it's kind of bizarre. I don't know when they are or when they do see it or what's going to happen.
Well, you need to invite him on the show, the creator.
Well, he commented in a couple of my programs. The guy I got it from, and he gave me a couple thumbs up. So I'm just going to roll with it. I mean, there are some TIs out there that are really out there. I mean, I don't believe they're just too far out there. Some of the stuff they come up with. Some of it, they just push it too far.
Yeah, I mean, it's the stages that people that we go through as targeted individuals, empowered individuals. We go through these stages, and if you don't reach past a certain stage, you kind of get stuck in this loop of the AI programming, the synthetic reality, and you
I
can't
mean,
get out of it.
I've talked 2 girls out of suicide already back on Facebook in one of my groups. I mean, these girls ready to kill themselves. They're ready to
Man,
give up. And so, why are you going to do that? I tell you what, I got a better idea. If you know who your perp is, go shoot them first before you shoot yourself. And I swear that must have sunk in. They're still here.
wow. Well, not my particular advice, but I'm glad you saved their life. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a blessing on you, man.
Yeah, it was me and 2 other people. We convinced her. And I
That's a
spent a
good
lot of
thing.
time. And it's been pretty
And
good lately. I haven't seen anybody trying to do it lately. It was when the
I
virus
think
pretty much hitting
I was
strong.
gonna say real quick. I think with kind of targeted individuals in this program is going kind of mainstream. It's not really mainstream yet, but I think the early stages for targeted individuals, they're starting to find out what it is quicker, and it's preventing a lot of people from killing themselves and going out killing other people. They're joining support groups, and people are getting better a lot sooner than going through those paranoid stages of looking out the window. Who is that in my door? Or that's why I do
Exactly.
my channel.
And it's
That's
good
what
that
the
everybody collabs. They
what
all collab, and it's like if you go to these certain people, tell them this, they're going to lock you up. You got to keep your mouth shut and just join these groups, and that's the best way to go about it.
yeah
If you
yeah
go to all the cop stations, say they're doing this and that, I mean they're gonna make you do a drug test. They're gonna tell you you're crazy and try to lock you up.
oh yeah you already know that. You call the police, they definitely, well, we don't see anybody following you.
Exactly. No,
You
you're
sure
your arm.
someone is
Yep.
there?
Is your arm bleeding? If it's not, you're
Exactly.
full of shit. They want to see blood.
Yep. And that's when you get put on that list.
Oh, there's an
Then
immortal
discredit.
man. I featured this welcome. I think it's called Immaterial Man. I did put one of his video clips in here earlier. Yeah, I love what you're doing, brother. He's got a channel. Everybody should just support him. I'm gonna give him a wrench in here. He just started in the community not too long ago. He's got some good stuff. It's earlier in the video if you watch this video in the back. He's the one with the cell phone video in the middle. It's called Immaterial Man. He's got a good channel.
Well, welcome and blessings and
What
guidance
up? What up?
from
What up, immaterial man?
a community that I'm part of. So he's from the King of Lions channel, which is another community, and they're Israelites
Awesome.
and
Yeah.
they're Christians and Jews. So again, I gather with everyone. I don't have a dominant, I don't claim any religion. I just claim
Right.
that we all should listen and understand. I think you can take something from everybody, but I like to hear people personally, not something you've been trained to do all your life, if that makes sense. Because some people pray because they want to, and some people were told to pray. So, you know what I mean? I like to hear every story. I think it matters. And then you can understand why
Yes, it
people
does.
do what they do.
Yeah, if we put his channel link up, I'll subscribe.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it here.
Yeah, I love
My computer
supporting.
doesn't crash. I'll get it up
I
here.
like those perps with the just made the channel 1 month ago. No picture, no videos.
Who is this?
No,
Who
just
did
the
this?
perps that come to your on your comments. They
Oh yeah.
you know
They got nothing there. Blank channel. I know what you're saying.
they just made their channel a month ago, but we all know it's linked to Google.
Yeah.
So that means you just made a new email. I mean, it's like so easy to find out. They think they so smart because they got all this technology and all these people and all this. And I'll be like, man, y'all need all this for one person for real.
Right.
I'll just be laughing. Like, this is ridiculous. What is your purpose?
I got somebody subscribed to people. I'm the C's. I should just type his name in there, it'd be faster. A B C D E F G H. I got G Rock. I got to the G. H I should be H I. Here it is. All right, I got it. Copy link. It's just so many in here. I'm gonna put it in the chat, and I'll just type his name. Let's see here. Enter and then enter. Okay, it should be in the chat now.
Okay.
So you gotta go out, click his link and check out his. I think he's fairly new to the community. I'm not sure how. I can check his channel. I guess. Well, he's been around for a while, 2019. So I mean, he's an old TI. I didn't know that. Okay, so forgive me for saying you were new. I just can't remember. My brain's shot.
I already subscribed.
Yep. Yeah, I guess maybe he wasn't active a while ago. Yeah.
I just gave him 3.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the way we do it. We just I'm hitting a lot of TI channels, and I'm just subbing to them, and I say sub back, and you just got to put your time in. It's not going to come all at once, you know. I don't sub to every TI channel. There's a lot of them that I'll listen to their content. If it doesn't sound like it's, going to get me anywhere, I won't bother. But G Rock, I really like your stuff, what you're doing. I love your shirt. Everybody loves the shirt.
Yeah, I got the second shirt came out. Nobody really bought one. But
I would, but I don't know how to get one. I'll wear it on my show. Tell them, T.I. promote.
Yeah, she promotes it. Yeah, mine was supposed to have the YouTube logo. It wasn't on there. They didn't put the YouTube logo on it.
Yeah, they stalked me. Yeah, they stalked me on that one, and they hit me with the copyright infringement for the YouTube logo.
Who did that?
They said either we shut down your. One of the perps were watching my channel. They'd seen me selling a lot of shirts, and they started hating on me. So they contacted Custom Ink.
YouTube,
and they hit me.
Oh my god!
No, the perps did.
Okay, yeah, they pulled it. Okay, I got you. They do that to
and
people.
Custom Ink hit me up like, hey man, you gotta take this logo off.
Okay, now I know where it came from. I got it. I thought it was YouTube.
Yeah, no, somebody in YouTube, that's ran by the Elite. So somebody in YouTube hit him up and was like, "Nah, tell him to take that off." Because I had printed the shirts up before with the YouTube logo, and they wasn't tripping.
Right. So once you get bigger, they all do. They nitpick you to death. That's what it is. They're nitpicking you. They're jealous of you. They hate you. They want to be you. That's what it's all about. The perps. They want to be you. They want to live like you. They want to do what you do. That's why they're doing this.
They want to live like me. Oh, they don't want this life.
Well, one time, rather know that you were doing something good, and then they see it in you. And that's why they want to be. That's the way I look at it. You got something they want.
Yeah. One thing I know about the gang stalkers and the perps and these stalkers is that what they really want. they see you doing good. And they was like, why didn't I just stay a targeted individual? Because most of them are flipped. They start off as targets and they can't take it, and then they sell their souls. Get into the program and start stalking other people.
Where is the program? I've been trying to research this. Where is the program at? Is it? I've been researching the dark web trying to find it.
It started in Seattle, Washington. They did a big old thing out there with the towers, the cell phone towers out there, subliminal messaging. Most of the gang stalking came from there, from a security firm, some type of top secret classified.
Okay.
They were doing it, running on people, the homeless there. Me and Wayne was talking about that before he passed away.
I saw a news clip of that. Probably was about a year ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
I heard about it in 2019. Well, 2019. But basically, it started there, and this basically like low level Freemasons, low level like Illuminati, that like the lower level people running the handlers and all that. and it's basically like satanic ritual abuse. You know, some of the things they do. Uh, you know, about like breaking in and doing sabotaging and sprinkling body fluid, and they do all kinds of weird stuff, bro. I mean, it's unbelievable. I've heard so many stories of different things they do. It even happened to me too. So, you know, they're hitting me with insecticide. They were spraying my car out every chance they got. They were breaking my car and spray with insecticides. So it is because what it does, it absorbs through your skin, and over time, it causes cancer and different type of health issues. So, yeah.
Holy shit, that's the insecticide. Oh my god, that stuff kills me. I had to use some last week just to get these bugs out of here. Just a whiff of it, it kills you.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I'm gonna see if
weird
Imperial
stuff.
Man wants to come up here. Let me see if I can get the invite link again. I'm gonna put the link back in the chat. Back in the chat and see if he wants to come up. All right, if he's still here, I don't know if he's still here or not. Immaterial Man, if you want to come on panel, there's a link down there. If you want to come up and have your say. Normally, don't you get a little beep in here, Janet, when it comes in, like a little ding?
Mm-hmm.
You're the pro at this. I just started this live streaming.
Well, I'm proud of you. Doing a great job. You got 2 hours and 30 minutes of awesomeness.
She's keeping track. I don't even know.
I'm back here eating chips.
Yep.
I'm still streaming too.
Did I think he dropped out. We dropped out. We had lost J-Rock somehow.
He'll come back.
He had some problems with the phone. I could hear the robot in him. What is that roboting thing anyway?
So the algorithms are the fake. The ethers are the real. There's real humans watching YouTube.
Right.
When the alarms go off, then they come. So
Gotcha. J-Rock's coming back in.
he's targeted. He's real. He's being real because every time he talks, he gets botted.
I know. It's weird.
You talking about me?
Yeah. You botted earlier. I heard it twice. They're trying to fuck up your. Are you using a phone? Are you in through the phone? They were really botting you heavy earlier.
Yeah,
You were trying to tell your story.
Right.
We've heard this.
Can you hear me?
Oh, you're fine now. We were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
They were after you.
He
earlier.
was asking about what the robots meant, and I just say there are computerized robots on here, and then the real ones, the humans, are here. So there's certain humans that work for YouTube, and once the alarms go off about a certain channel that the robots done found, then they come for you, and they'll just keep botting you. They'll just keep messing up your mic.
I've heard this from like 5 different channels, the really big ones. You know, people got 100K subs. They say the same thing. Wow. It's like a reality. It's the truth.
Some people say they had to get off subscribers. I don't know why they.
No, it's the message.
It's not. It's the message, and you use the code words. So you shouldn't use the V words and the words. Learn to change your words, sir, and they'll stop doing it. You're using words.
Okay, Immaterial Man's coming up.
Like we can't say those.
You talking about like the jab?
Words. Yeah. I call it the magic potion.
Magic potion. The
you gotta
Vanessa.
switch it up. Yep, because they're already on to the jab. So just say magic potion.
Welcome, Immaterial Man. Have your say.
There you go.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Blessings. Yes.
How's everyone?
Oh, we're doing great.
Doing good, man.
For a Monday night.
Awesome. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm good. I wasn't expecting to be invited, so I'm like, hey, might as well take advantage, you know?
Oh yeah. It's all new for me, so more the merrier.
Yeah, G-Rock, good to see you on, man. I think I left a comment in one of your live videos about doing that Wayne Daniels video. I think you checked it out and left a comment as well.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Jan
sir.
doesn't
Thank
know
you,
about
man.
We gotta fill Janet in on Wayne Daniels. Who wants to explain it?
Well, I wasn't super close with him like that. I didn't talk to him over the phone. But I listened to a lot of his videos in 2019, and then saw him like again recently couple months ago, and then I guess what happened. It was kind of shocking because I stopped watching him again, and then came back to look for him, and then I found G Rock's video about him passing away. So then I was like, well, let me since I listened to him, let me do a video for him.
He had that one video I seen him. He was in the bed. He was like, begging for help. That's the last video I saw of him. He was in the laid up in the bed.
Yeah, I saw that one too, and I didn't like how he sounded. It was I don't want to say he had COVID-19, but I've seen a few videos where people
See that right there. You gotta change those words, honey.
I've seen a few people who supposedly had it, who had those breathing issues or whatever. So I don't want to say he had it, but who knows? I don't know.
Right. It could have been something else. He might have had, some other type of disease or something. Who knows? I've heard the official. They said they can't even figure out why he died yet. It's the last I heard.
Yeah.
G Rock, do you know anything, G Rock?
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing yet. I actually need to call down there and see, but the families hasn't really hit me up or anything, so I'm kind of in the dark on this, man. I know his death certificate should be public record.
Exactly.
And, we should be able to look that up. And I don't know why it seems like it's such a big cover up here. It's starting to look real
big cover up.
suspicious
It's
to
a
me.
big one. It's a real big cover up. How old was he? 40? He was 40 years old, was he? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. That's too young to go.
Yeah.
But he was reaching out in that last video I saw him. He was reaching out like he was pleading like this is his last minute. I mean, it didn't sound very good. And that last video he had was pretty sad.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. And
he was at that breaking point.
I just talked to him the week before. No, I think because what I know, from what I know, he was around. He had some people around him, and I don't know. I think someone had something to do with something. That's all I know. Somebody got something to do. Nobody just gets sick like that fast and just go.
Yeah, like poisoned or something.
It's usually a gradual progression.
Taper.
Not
yeah,
that
taper off.
that.
Right. Not just like boom, that was gone. Like snap your fingers, he was gone.
Yeah.
And there's no report.
Weird, man.
It's not like said, oh yeah, he overdosed or he fell down the stairs or the health issue or
breathing issues.
Yeah.
I believe
it sounded like asthma a little bit.
You said what?
It sounded like asthma a little bit when I heard him talking.
Yeah, but he never had that before though.
Right. So how do you get that real quick?
Not like that.
Yeah.
That's why we think it's that COVID.
Yeah.
There was some dude he was staying in a hotel with. I talked to his father and some dude he was staying with in a hotel with, because he was homeless, sleeping in different hotels every night.
Yeah, I heard about that.
The guy that he was hanging around with didn't tell his father that he was sick until he had found him unresponsive, and that just kind of was weird to me.
Yeah,
why wouldn't you at least call his father like, "Hey, your son's over here and something's wrong with him"? And from what I hear is that the guy knew his father. So
wow, he knew his father and didn't say anything?
Yeah. That's crazy. That's what the father told me. I talked to this father on the phone. He's like, why wouldn't you tell me my son is over here sick like this, man? And he was just like, I don't want to go to the hospital because, as a target individual, we go to hospitals. Sometimes we don't make it out of hospitals, or sometimes, things happen,
I don't like the hospital.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I remember in one of his videos from a long time ago, you guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember in one of his videos from a long time ago, he mentioned something about he believed that his dad was in on the gang stalking and all that. And only thing I'll say on that is, at one point in time, for a brief moment, I thought my mom was doing it, and then I found out that's not true. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, but he believed that, at least in that aspect. So.
Well, you get to a point where you're so far gone, you think everybody's doing it too. I've been in that situation, and you just got to snap out of it. It's happened to me too.
Well, yeah. See, because the problem is, like, when it first starts happening, it's like you notice it when you go different places, and then you notice the large numbers of people doing it, and you're like, oh shit, you know what's going on. And then it's like the things that they're doing seem similar to what everybody's doing to a degree, and then it's like it's hard to tell like who's in on it or not, like what's going on.
Who's real, who's not real. The grocery store is the worst for me. God.
Yes, Walmart. I got a few gang stalking Walmart videos I've done where you can actually see like people, they come around the aisle at the same time I am, but then they try to play like, oh, oops, my bad, you know. And I'm like,
Yeah,
come
I
on,
think
man.
I've seen it. I've seen it. Yep. The Walmart videos. A lot of people complain about Walmart. I don't go to Walmart anymore. It's too far to drive. I used to go. It's a
Yeah.
30-minute ride for the big super center one. They got a shitty one down the street that just doesn't have much. So I don't go to Walmart. I go to Costco now.
Yeah, see, I've experienced it not just Walmart, but King Supers, like I don't want to say everywhere, but it's like it's damn near everywhere I've experienced it, you know. So I don't know. I don't really know.
Yeah, everybody's targeting is going to go through a different cycle. Like mine's going on a downward cycle. It was really strong about 6 months ago, and it's slowly progressing down.
Yeah, I have my days where it's like less, you know, than others, but see, I'm to the point now to where like I think a couple of you seen my recent videos where I was talking about moving on with your life and not focusing on it for the next 10, 20 years and all that. You know, you can't waste your life on it.
No, I mean these people. I see people like they said they were born with it and they've been like this since they were born. I mean, I can't imagine living a life like that. And they haven't done anything good. They've been isolated in the house for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? That's no life.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about the whole targeted since birth thing.
Yeah.
I can look back to a point in my life and say to myself, all right, during these years, I know I wasn't being gang stalked or targeted, you know, and then during these years, I know what was going on, you know, like at least in my mind, I can say that for
Yeah, I know. I
myself.
know the same thing here. I've had certain years, like the 2015, it was really bad. 2016, then it stopped. Then 2019 started again. It was just with different people, different situation.
Yeah. I think mine started like in the late part of 2018, but I didn't really notice it until like the early part of 2019. It was like little subtle things that happened here and there in the late
What?
part of 2018.
Yeah, what happened to me is I typed in stalking into YouTube, and then all this stuff came up, and that's here we are. That was about a year and a half ago, I think. I typed it in. I was in all the Facebook groups at first, and then I progressed into YouTube.
Yeah. There was a guy, like it was a couple years before I actually was going through this. I forgot his name. It's a white guy. He's like one of the first people or one of the first people to get like a lot of views on talking about it. Man, I wish I knew his name, uh, but he was talking about it, and I've listened to him, and I was like, man, you know, I thought he was paranoid. You know, I was like, maybe he's just paranoid, but you know,
It makes you do that.
it's like
It
looking back
will.
on it now, I'm like, wow, now people think I'm paranoid, probably who you know hearing me talk about this shit.
Right.
So
That's the goal.
But
To
you're
drive you
not.
crazy.
You're not. You're welcome. And I'm happy to be here with you guys.
oh, for sure, appreciate it. Appreciate you guys have inviting me to come on again.
Oh yeah, anytime. But the more
See,
we
and
talk
also
about it,
I've
the better it is.
oh yeah. See, and my thing is like I also have a few beliefs. Like I believe I'm just gonna put it out there. I believe in ETs, aliens, reptilians, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. You know,
Right.
and so it might
I
sound
do.
strange. It might sound strange to some people. You know, like what is that all about? But like I have seen some weird stuff with certain people who I believe were gang stalking me. Like they were able to do things even without being on their phone, and it just
Right.
made me wonder. I was like, are these people human? You know, like I wondered if they were
They were
reptilian.
pushing the energy. I know that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
I started
And when-
YouTube in the conspiracy channel back in shit. I forgot how old it is, but I have a channel. It's 2,000 or 3,000 subs. It's just sitting there because I dropped it, but I was all into it.
Yeah.
Well, I saw a Wendigo.
Oh,
If
did
you
you?
look it up, you'll see what that really is.
Yeah,
It's a
I've
human
heard
that
of the
eats flesh.
I've heard of the Wendigo. Yeah. Have you heard of the Skinwalkers?
Yep. The ranch.
Yeah,
Skinwalker Ranch.
the Native Americans, they know how to do that. They practice the black magic rituals where they manipulate energy and can transform themselves into animals and stuff.
The
Yeah.
Kabakutra. I can't say the word Kabakutra, whatever it's called. that weird demon. You know what I'm talking about?
El Chupacabra, yeah.
Yeah, Chupacabra. That's it.
Yep. Well,
Yeah. Then there's also stories of people who have seen Bigfoot in the woods. There's a guy who does videos how to hunt.
Oh.
I don't know if you've seen his channel.
I've seen that guy. I've watched him 100 times. My God, he's more dedicated than anybody I've ever seen on YouTube. That guy who goes through mud, swamps. I mean, I can't believe the stuff he does.
a lot
Yeah,
of
he
it's
does.
for content, though. So just remember.
No, he's serious though. This guy. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not just content for him. He's into it.
Or you're just convinced because he's a good magician.
Yeah, he's a real good magician. You got to see his shows.
Yeah. Yeah, some stuff is fake out there. Like, you know, when you get good at trying to spot the fake from the real, then
Right.
you know, you can be like, okay, that don't sound right, but this is kind of more where it's at. But
His records the sounds, and it doesn't sound like it's added in. It sounds like it's you know, he does the call and knocks on the tree, and they knock back and everything. He's in the middle of nowhere at 2 a.m. It's just pretty wild.
yeah. But yeah, if you've ever researched the reptilians, supposedly they can shapeshift and they can look just like people, and they're highly advanced and they have highly advanced technology. And so it made me wonder. I was like, you know, we talk about this technology that's involved with gang stalking and being a targeted individual. And so that's what made me wonder. I was like, what if reptilians were behind this? You know, what if the reptilians are real? And people just aren't, their mind can't take that, you know, at least most people. But
right. They say Obama's a reptilian. Him and Hillary.
I'd be careful. Just saying. I respect the government. They're always right. Shout out to America.
Dance a code red.
Purposes only.
Code
Cover
red.
your ass. You already know you're pretty fly for a white guy.
Code red.
Hey, I used to like that.
Code red. Empress Janet. Tommy Water Guns is going live, and I don't got no subs.
Tell everybody about the code red, Janice. It's hilarious.
So, Mr. Unknown, the stalker, he used to call me, and he'd be like, Empress Janet, there's a code red. I'd be like, code red? What's the code red? He'd be like, Tommy Guns, keeping it real, would go live. And it would trigger him so bad. And he'd be like, I know he's going to be over there talking shit about me. I want you to bring down the stream. And I'd be like, sir, you have to do that yourself. Like, you can't. And he has to use your content or something. So he would just call me out of the blue, like, it's a code red. It's a code red. So
I'm going to make a code red video. That's on my bucket list, you know.
Yeah, it's my joke now. Everything's a code red. But my job, actually, we have code red emails. So
I'm going to have a video clip you can use in your shows. I'm making one.
Well, I appreciate that because a code blue and a purple and yellow is real too.
Okay. Just give me a list.
Right? I'll email you. But I know I just want one with code red because that's
what I'll do first.
Well, again, I like to play in the playground. As long as it doesn't have his name, do not put his name. That's why I want you to change that song for me. Because I don't want it to say his name.
Yeah. I heard.
Yeah.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, that was my favorite Mountain Dew flavor, Code Red. No, just a little joke.
Mine too.
Hey, I like how he jokes. See that?
It gives me an idea now. An idea for the video.
It. Well, you can't use
I know.
them though.
No, there's a different version of it I've seen that's actually not there.
Okay.
It's the
I
generic.
want you to create it yourself, Mr. Will.
I will.
You got this.
No problem.
You're targeted, but you're not talented. So I want to see the talent.
Oh yeah.
Rare. And I pay to play, so
it'll be there.
Yeah. Oh, did somebody leave?
No.
Oh, you can get it's like so the StreamYard will kick you out sometimes if somebody calls your phone. So when you're streaming off your phone and they go, I just we always think the best. I always like to think the best. Even if he had an emergency, we're still here.
Yeah, he left earlier and he came back.
Right, because it's always like to me, it's their phone. If they're on their phone, it's different than our PC. We don't bounce out as quickly. I'm on 3 panels. I'm on my show, your show, and the one in the UK. Well, I'm not on the panel. I'm in the chat.
Oh wow! What do you use it for a computer, Janet?
I could do all that.
I use a Dell. I got a Dell EVO.
Is it a desktop
17. It's a laptop.
Okay, laptop. Gotcha. I'm on a Chromebook. My baby, they fried all my computers. I'm on my 20th computer right now.
Oh,
that's how bad my targeting was.
No, that's why you gotta I'm not trying to, tell nobody what to do, but I've learned how to surf the matrix, bro. They brought my ship down. They hit me. They flagged me. They've done a lot of shit to me in the last 6 months, bro. So when Miss Brittany speaks, I speak of things to help people so you can avoid this shit. If you want to have these successful channels, you guys need to learn code words. Create words for the other word. Instead of the GOB, just call them the others.
Instead of the 19, call it something else. What's
call
a good word for the
47,000.
Yeah.
Call it the jiggity boo boo boo. Do something, but stop using the words. That's why I don't get botted.
Right.
I'm riding under the radar, and I can't be in a room with people that are like code red. You're sprouting words. Then they're gonna attack us. God damn it! It's just like the keep. What's that movie? They Live. Y'all didn't see They Live. Everybody get the movie They Live, and then get back to me. And stop using the goddamn words. Make up fucking marshmallow. Use something else.
Did you ever hear the song by it's called Paul Hardcastle? That'd be the perfect thing to say. It's called the name of the song is called 19. The average American soldier was 19. His name is Paul Hardcastle. It's a great song.
Yeah. Well, Twisted Sisters is a great song too.
See, now when you mention the movie They Live, that's basically what I'm talking about how some things appear like what you thought they were, but then they actually aren't,
They're
They're
on the billboards. Everything is for eyes for a reason. Why do you think they're showing perversion and showing it? You're getting you conditioned.
So those glasses that he put on helped him to see what was really going on. So, but that same thing could be happening in the real world. It's just
it's the revolution that I'm trying to create in our mind, to have free thought and free will to think for ourselves. Once we all do that, we're strong enough together, we'll work together. You can't work with me if you don't know me. And you can't sit here and say you're going to know me today. You got to play with me. You got to get on the stream. We got to have combos. We got to get to know each other. That's all I do, bro.
Janet's wild. She's in a calm mood tonight. Janet can get very feisty. That's fun though. I love
karaoke. I love that fun. I love the joke, the laugh. That's what Father wants. He can't scan your heart when it's adult. You have to become childlike.
I've noticed since you left him and Sharon, you've calmed down like 1,000%.
Their negative energies wasn't helping.
Yeah, they were turning you bad. You're fine now.
I've been fine. They just created things that I'm trying to help them. So when I'm doing too much trying to help other people, then they kill my spirit. They can't kill it. They just lower the vibe. I need to be on a high vibration. My vibration's so high, it lights up the room, honey. But that's why I was called to do it, because it's the strongest. It never has ended. Since you've met me, have I changed?
No, not at all. It just seemed the people affected you differently. They came in, bounced in and out.
Exactly. And even right now, as I tell you that I'm doing a 360 on my yacht and I'm moving differently. So if you see me moving differently, don't be, Don't be mad that I'm moving differently. They want to ask me why I'm moving differently. But other than that, I don't have to explain myself.
No, I understand. I understand you.
I can change lanes. I can turn my turn signal on. I can drop my top. I can do whatever I want out here.
She's the queen of the YouTube streets, Miss Real Man. She's the queen. I call her the queen.
I'm the empress, honey. I got an
I call you the
empire that
queen.
means something. Well, queen,
I call you the
she
queen
don't
of
really get a
YouTube
lot. You got to
streets.
look up the definition of a
I know.
queen.
I know.
I am a humble servant.
Well, I've heard you say it several times. I'm the queen.
I'm the queen of trolls. I'm the queen of the trolls. No, I'm the queen of the trolls. They're lost souls, and I'll gather them. They're the one of the sheep. I will go for the one. I will go for you and grab your hand and ask you, do you want a second chance at redemption? If they believe in it and they can walk in it, they'll survive. If they can't, if you can't acknowledge what you've done wrong, ask for forgiveness, acknowledge your evil thoughts to do better, then you're not going to make it. There's no other way. There's no reading something, memorizing your prayer 20 times. If you don't even believe in what you're saying, why do you say it?
Yeah, say what you. This one guy was in jail. He said, "I said he wanted to buy a pill from me because I got meds, from my headache or whatever. It was Tylenol, and the other one. What's the other one for Tylenol? What's it called? Motrin." So he goes, "I want to buy I want to buy a Tylenol from you. I'll give you my breakfast bun or whatever." We did some trade, a honey bun. So he gives me a honey bun, and I gave him the Motrin, and he goes, and he got mad at me. He wanted to kill me. He goes, "Man, you didn't do as you say. I asked for Tylenol." He wouldn't take the bun back either. I thought he was going to knife me over a freaking pill. This is the weirdest story. He says, "Do as you say." He's a Latino guy. He says, "Make sure in your life, make sure you do as you say." I never forget it.
Damn, he tried to curse you. Words are curses, they're spells, and you can unbind things too. You have to unbreak it. You have to claim it, and you have to walk in it and believe it. I am ordained. I am worthy. I am beautifully, wonderfully created by the universe, and I am a servant. Men are first, women are second. It is written. Period. And God is what? The ultimate. So when they ask who's before God, why do you ask that when you don't even ask who's before man?
Yeah, see, I'm not really I'm not a religious guy really. I used to be in religion and was raised in a Pentecostal religion, but I got out of that a while ago, but I am still spiritual and I do have an understanding of what some refer to as God. I understand that God is in all things, that energy that they talk about, like
Yes.
kind of in quantum physics where they call it the infinite field of intelligence or
I'm
whatever.
the exact same way. This is funny. That's my exact same situation.
Yeah,
I was forced religion when I was younger.
Yeah, but you're right. Continue what you were saying, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, more man. Go ahead. What's real man?
Yeah, I kind of see it kind of like the how quantum physics calls it the infinite field of intelligence, and it's like we all have a spark of this field inside of us, and there's nothing outside of this field. So like everything that exists here and on other planets and wherever else, that's all the field, because it's infinite. So it goes on. Who knows what's all in there?
Forever and ever. Hallelujah. What?
Yeah.
And you know why? Go ahead.
Some people who are looking for God, like God is outside somewhere or above everything else over them. It's like, if that works for them, that's cool if it works for them. But for me, it's like, I understand there's no separation between me and God or the universe or the field or whatever,
There is one thing I need to say.
He's the spark before the battery, though. You're right. Good job.
The only person that's going to save you is yourself. You have to save yourself. What you do affects what happens tomorrow.
That's a true point. Yeah. And that's why we all have to gather, because that point actually leads to another point, though. So somebody else has another point to that. Do you have a point to that, man?
Are you guys still there?
Yeah, I think it's for you. The question I think she was asking you.
Yeah, I'm just asking you what he just said. If you elaborate on it, it builds a point, because that was a true point, what he said. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, one more time.
You only can save yourself. The only person going to save you is you're going to save yourself. I mean, you can't rely on somebody else to save you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Sorry, no, I just got distracted. I saw the mute button keeps going on and off, and then it looked like it went on Joe's as well. So I was like, what's going on? But yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. I think that's the problem with with religion. You know, they're looking for the savior to come and save the world, but it's like we're the ones that change or save the world. You know.
Right.
There,
Boom.
I do believe there's a higher aspect. You could say there's a higher power, but it's not something that's outside of us. Still, like we're connected to that still. So it's a strong connection too. You know,
Right.
it's like we're inside of an because even in the Kabbalion it says this. I don't know if you guys read that book, the Kabbalion,
Nope, I haven't read that one.
but it says that the all is within all, and or how does it say? It says all is within the all, and the all is within all. So it's basically saying that God is the all, and everything that exists within God. And there's nothing outside of God. So that's another way to look at that.
Right. Whatever keeps you moving to the next day, just stick with it. That's short term. That's my short
Yeah,
version of it. Whatever's working for
yeah,
you, keep doing it.
yeah. And I've learned not to, disregard what other people believe or, disrespect that or anything. I used to kind of like, oh, forget what you have to say. It's all about me. But,
Right.
I've
Same way.
matured. So,
Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
so I do
I
got a
think we're
question for
all
you guys.
guilty of that, but that's what we have to change so that we can get to the next level. Because again, this is a game.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
big game too. It's
Why
a
do you think
huge
they
one.
made the game of life, and nobody never really liked to play it?
Okay, I think
Why do
I
you
just
think
heard a
Monopoly?
pop.
Everybody wants to be the banker.
Okay, G-Rock's back.
He's in the building.
Welcome
He's in
back,
the
G
house.
Rock. I thought you got tired of us and was like, peace out on these fools. No.
I didn't, darling. I had faith in you, darling.
Hey, my bad. Sorry about that, man. I didn't want
I'm gonna be back in about 2 minutes.
to.
I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. I'm gonna take a pee break. I'll be right back.
Okay. G-Rock, we were just talking about like the belief of, the God. A lot of times people use that title and others don't believe in it. And so I'm sorry, Immaterial Man was stating what he believed. So if you wanted to continue, man, we're listening.
Oh, you talking about me or not, G Rock?
I'm calling you man. Instead of your whole name, I'm just saying man. So I was saying, did you want to catch him up on what you just said, darling? That way he can jump in the combo.
Yeah, because I was there's different views on God and whatnot. And see, I used to grow up in Christianity, Pentecostal, where they shout and dance and they really get down. But then it didn't work for me no more. It didn't resonate with me no more. And it was like, there were times when I really reached out to what they said was God, and I didn't really get a response back. Um, but it was just a journey I had to go down, and I ended up, I guess you could say, understanding God in my own way. It's not that I stopped believing in God; it's just I just took on a new interpretation, one that really resonated with me. I think G Rock dropped out again.
Yeah, I'm still here. It's just his phone. He's having a not good signal. But it's important to hear everyone. So I'm glad you kind of said that before you didn't listen, but now you do. I'm very proud of you because that's kind of what we have to do. I've heard the craziest stuff, and I'm not saying it like that, but when someone tells me they're worshiping a unicorn, what can I say? I had to step back, right?
A unicorn, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. I know
Right?
I know some people are big fans of unicorns. I never heard
I
of
mean, I
worshiping
love a
one.
unicorn. You know what? You actually met a unicorn. You want me to turn on my camera for you? Hi, I'm Empress Janet. But I'm a
Hello.
unicorn, darling. So, yeah. But I don't worship myself.
Yeah, I don't do that either. Yeah, I don't believe in
Yeah,
all
no.
that.
But, what can I say? Like I said, I learned a lot when I was speaking to that person because I could have laughed, I didn't. I could have said, oh my God, you're crazy. I didn't. I listened, and I think that was enough for them.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot for me.
Yeah.
I think J-Rock keeps on bouncing in and out. Here he is.
Hi, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Yep.
There he is.
Crazy, man. My bad, y'all.
No, that's all right.
No,
I
it's all
was taking a leak, and all of a sudden, like, where'd he
it's
go?
all good.
Keeping it fresh. You feel me? Refresh it.
But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and just finish. Oh, now I'm echoing. Hold on. Why am I echoing?
It might be G-Rock.
It was J-Rock.
Yeah, he's moving every time we talk.
Hold on.
Let me see if it's still going on.
He's got that
See,
big
it's
speaker.
not you. As soon as he muted, it stopped. Right, because as soon as he muted, he came in on another stream. He just has to turn off the volume on the other stream.
Oh, okay. No, I just
If
wanted to
it's his
touch back up
phone.
on the gang stalking. Just wanted to finish up on that. So, like when I started noticing like these gang stalkers, like kind of, I know that they're supposed to put on an act. Like from what I've learned, it's a program. Some people say it was started by the CIA and different government branches. It's some type of psychological organization that's an under the table type of thing. It's not well circulated within the media. They try to keep it hidden because obviously you could get them in a lot of trouble and sue them and put them all in jail if you could really show that there's a lot of proof to this. There is proof, but it's hard to prove. But so I know it's a program, a psychological program. But when I saw like certain people just acting strange and being able to do certain things even without being on their phone, that's when I just said, I wonder if some of these people who look human, aren't human, because I'm just open to that possibility. I'm not saying everybody is a reptilian or an ET or something, but I'm just
They're
like, I wonder if
there. They're out
yeah,
there.
I wonder if like it's 50-50, like 50% of the gang stalkers are just normal people using devices and frequency weapons. The other 50%, could be non-humans who are blending in with them. Who knows?
They could be like the Montauk people. The Montauk people where they actually did this thing. I watched these old videos on this app on my TV the other day. They're like 40 years old, the Montauk Project, how this guy created this thing with these old amplifiers that had 100,000 watts, and they built the pyramid, and these people transform their brain into another location. It was really wild. You guys got to watch these old Montauk videos. I don't know if they're on YouTube, but they're on this app on my TV. It's this UFO file thing. It's the most wild thing I've ever seen.
How do you? I could probably search it. What is it? How do you spell that? Montauk.
Oh, but yeah, it's Montouck, I think. But I'm gonna see if I can find the app. Let me go see if I can. I'm gonna go hit my TV and actually find the app. It might take a minute. There's too many apps on here.
Damn, you spelled that. You spelled that differently. I would have spelled that completely in another way.
Okay, it might be on the Aliens Among Us channel. Let me see if it's on that one. I got 2 of them on here. They got these apps on here. It's really wild. Okay, it's not that one. No, where's that Montauk thing? Still looking for it. This is one they have the Dulce base. The guy that. Did you ever see the Dulce base?
No, I haven't heard of that. Dulce base.
They have there's this place called Dulce, New Mexico, and they had a base built into the mountain. That's a real wild one. You got to research that one. There's a guy said he claimed he worked for the government, and the aliens were in that base.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here's the Montauk. It's called. They might have it on YouTube. It's called Al. I'm going to read it to you guys. It says Al Burlick and Preston Nichols on the Montauk, Montauk Project Public Video Lecture Part 1. And there's a Part 2. You got to watch both of those. I mean, you'll be a believer after you watch these two. Just the way the guy explains it. This is like 40 years ago. This video is done like on one of those film projector type things. It's like a square video, but it's a lot different from YouTube. It's the real deal. It's called Al Bielek and Preston Nichols. The Montauk Project Part 1. Maybe it's on YouTube. I never looked for it. But it's really, really interesting. I could probably Google it in YouTube and see if it's actually in there. I could share it. It's kind of boring to watch. It's all about electronics, and I'm an electronics engineer. So
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check that Montauk thing out for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, Montauk. Montauk Project. That's the whole thing about the transporting your mind into another person's mind.
MONT what?
MONTAUK.
Oh, okay. Oh, that reminds me of they were creating these what was it? Something to put your consciousness in, this like artificial body or something like some years
Yeah,
ago.
you could transport your brain into another entity, another brain or another location.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know about that. Yeah.
Well,
No.
you should see the equipment they have to make the thing. It's amazing. I can't find it on YouTube. They don't have the same one.
So then let's say you get your consciousness in that thing, and then what, you live the next 1,000 years is this plastic dummy doll, you know?
No, you can just see. Basically, it's like transporting your thoughts into another mind. That's all it is.
Well, yeah, but they actually had like a fake artificial body for you to supposedly exist in. So that part threw me off. I was like, what?
Well, they had a show called Stranger Things on Netflix. That was based off the Montauk Project. Have you ever watched that episode on Netflix called The Stranger Things?
Yes, and my daughter actually made me watch it, and I'm so glad you just said that, because that was interesting. The whole concept,
they copied
mind bending, bending the air, and all the energy, brother.
Yeah, the original one's not on YouTube. I'm surprised. I should go steal it off the app and put it on here. I'll get copyright. But the guy has he's got some rare files on this app, on the TV app. It's not even on YouTube. Wow. I can't believe it's not here. YouTube has everything. I'm kind of depressed. I'm going to type in Preston Nichols next. CHOLS. Let's see if it comes up. Nope, it's not on YouTube. Wow. All right, I have a project to figure out. I'll probably have to record it with my phone off the TV. I don't even know how to record it off an app, or get the app on my computer, possibly. I'll get to the bottom of it. Okay, here's one here. Public lecture part 1. I did find it 12 years ago. I think this is it. Yep, this is it. I found it, guys. I'm going to put the link in the chat. You can watch part 1, in your off time. I did find it, so I have to mess with it now. Thank God. All right, it'll be in the chat. This will be part 1. Part 2 is a little boring. Part 1 says pretty much everything. And it's in the chat there. It's in the chat. This is the same one I got on my TV.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask you guys a question. How long have you guys been dealing with the gang stalking, and like what all went with it? Did you guys get V2K? Some people say that. Did you guys feel like you were having energy weapons used on you? Like, what was going on?
Yeah, mine is a personal deal. Mine's stalking from a guy I quit working for. He spent over $100,000 trying to take my business down. He did it. I used to sell this herb called kratom. I used to make $20,000 a month, and he wiped out my websites, wiped out my computers. I caught a guy breaking into my car, putting shit on my computer. I mean, it just mine's a personal target attack from a former employer. I was a psychopath.
And I've basically been attacked all my life. I think there's an agenda out to stop me and break me, but I'm not stopping. And a man's attacking me on YouTube. He's an African-American man, literally making up lies and creating everyone to believe that, I'm the enemy. So yeah, every day we have to deal with abuse, bullies, and people attacking and hacking my computer, my bank account, my trying to hack my information.
Don't even use online banking. I got rid of it. They got into that too.
Yeah, I haven't. I can't really say I've been hacked. I mean, maybe I was and just didn't notice, but I haven't really experienced that aspect. But it's mainly been possibly energy weapons, because there have been times when I was just straight confused, and I was like, man, maybe somebody is using a frequency weapon on me, and then other times my heart be racing real fast, and then people would mob me, you know, in the stores and stuff. So I'm like, man.
I've seen the mobbing. That I 100% believe in the mobbing. The frequency weapons, I'm neutral. I'm not either way. I'm not for it or against it, or as far as that goes. But the technology in that Montauk video says it's possible. So after watching that video, anything's possible.
Do I need to mute so G-Rock can talk and tell about his targeting? Because I know he's been silent for a little while.
Yeah, is he there? G-Rock, you there?
What up?
It's your turn. You got the floor, baby.
Yeah, you said talk about my targeting.
Yeah, I asked the others like how it started and do they believe.
March 3rd, 2018 is when it went overt. I remember the date to date.
Yeah. Did you
March
feel
3rd.
like energy weapons was being used and all that?
They had me with an agent the whole time. I didn't know. The female was an agent. I had just sued a corporation for $250,000.
The agent, I believe that.
And they had me with a female.
I got one too.
That was an agent. She was put with me to drain my money.
I had one.
And get me hooked on coke and stuff like that. But then 2018 came around, a couple years later, after I spent all my money, was broke. March 3rd, and they hit some massive street theater on me. Wearing all red. They sensitized me to red, color red. They wanted to make me out to be some type of snitch. I went to the casino because I had just won $1,000 in the casino. And so they was following me around the casino. And I went like, hey man, this is weird dude following me around the casino. I went to the security guard. But me not knowing at the time that they were all in on it.
So they worse.
So they did the little street theater thing and made me out to be some type of snitch. And now people follow me all around the town and city. I'm like, what did I didn't do nothing? I'm just like trying to protect myself. What the hell is going on? And I was just so clueless. And then I went on the escape through America. Went to Atlanta. Same thing started happening there. Follow, stalk people in red. Went on the Greyhound all the way to Las Vegas. Same thing happening there. People in red getting stalked. I'm like, what the hell? I was freaking out at that point. Wow. And then I went from Vegas to Pittsburgh, Kansas. Same thing was happening there. And then in Pittsburgh, Kansas, when I found out about gang stalking, I was like, and I started reading it and talking about it, or looking at YouTube videos and then reading that gang stalking manual. I was like, that's the same thing that's happening to me.
Same thing, yep.
What the fuck?
There's a manual on it.
And then I just put it together.
And here we are.
From there, I just put it together.
That color,
that's my story.
That color sensitization, I think I said earlier, but yeah, they didn't get me with that. Like maybe here and there I might notice a red shirt guy, or like recently I think I did a video about a guy. He came out of my job. He had a blue shirt on and got in a car the exact same color as his blue shirt. I'm like, wow, how does that work? I mean, the same exact shade and everything of blue.
Well, let me explain that real quick so we can get some clarity.
Before that though, I never really noticed it, and that's probably why I get so mobbed, because I don't really notice that. But they mobbed the hell out of me though.
But no, what they did was, in my particular situation, and probably other targets, is they anchored a traumatic event to the color. So you got a gang of people following you around, you don't know who they are, and you're halfway on drugs. Like I was hooked on meth at the time, and I'm recovered. It'll be 4 years in February, by the way.
Killer.
And I am not ashamed to admit that. All praises to the Most High. And
hallelujah.
So you get real paranoid, and that anchoring was involved with the drug use, which drove my mind crazy. So that's how I got sensitized to that color. Yep. But then I started, after I was sober and picked myself back up, I got so strong, and I was able to just maneuver better through this life, being gang stalked.
and I turned it around and empowered myself now, and I'll help others. So that's my story so far. But gang stalking to me now, I laugh. I'm like, are y'all really doing? Y'all look like clowns out here, bro. You gonna do what
Yeah,
he
they
tell you to
do.
do?
You got to look
You
the other
gonna do
way.
what this another man tell you to do? You know this could get you killed, right? That's what I'll be thinking. If you come and do this to a person that ain't like me, they'll probably kill you.
Yeah, well, that has actually happened before. There was a guy, Aaron Alexis, and then Myron May, and some other guy. I forgot his name. Military guy.
A
Military guy.
bunch of people snapped out and killed a lot of people. That's where all the mass shooters came from, like the mall shooters. People that just go in there and think people following them and stuff. They start shooting people. There's people that
Yeah,
flipped out over this
there was
program. Man.
there was that movie theater shooting as well. Happened in Aurora, Colorado, same state I'm in. I'm in the Springs, but
All right, the movie theater.
yeah.
Yep, I remember
Yeah.
that. Was that the Batman movie, I think?
Yep.
Yep.
Dark Knight.
Yep, that's it.
Then there was
Yep.
there was University Tech also. So who knows?
You're right.
That guy could have been targeted. You never know.
Yeah, but now I feel like this because I even woke up with Target early. I feel like I said earlier in the live, like man, people are waking up sooner. See, the sooner you see, the way I woke up is by chance. Like I would just, there was too many events happening when I was living with a honeypot, and somebody tried to break in, and she just acted nonchalant like it was nothing. I'm like, you know, somebody just tried to break in this house, right? And she's acting like, oh well, whatever, you know, what are you, Captain Save-A-Ho or something? I'm like, what? Girl, somebody just trying to break in the house. What are you talking about? And then as she was over talking with the police, she had slipped up and said, oh, that family is targeted. The police were saying that family's targeted. And I was like, what? What the fuck does that mean? Because I know that's a cop term. So I just start typing it in Google. Said targeted. And then it popped up, targeted individual. And then boom, after that, then that's when the gang stalker manual popped up. I'm like, whoa, what is that? And I started reading, and then that's how I found out. And it was like, damn. So I didn't find out because somebody was on Facebook spreading the message, or you know, I mean, somebody was talking about it down the street. I just
Same
found
here.
it by chance.
I did it by Google too. I typed in stalking and gang stalking came up.
Right. So that's why I, you know, turned it around and said, I am going to put out these videos so that other people can find this. Make shirts so people can look and see. Look.
You're not the only one. You're not the only
Targeted
one.
individual. All of us should do it. If you have made it through this program to a certain point and a level, we are in charge to awake our people.
Just like
we
the
have
people
to
don't
wake our
know.
people, man.
Just think the people out there that don't know that they're being targeted.
All right, I'm done talking. I talk a lot. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Keep going.
I'm done.
I'm done. That's it.
Yeah. When I think back to like there being an event or something that started my targeting, it's like the only thing I can think of, and I know because like you mentioned, G-Rock, you said you sued some company or something like that.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Huh?
Nothing.
What happened?
Yeah, I just got gang stalked. I'm walking outside. I just got gang stalked. I walked up on their car.
Oh,
guys.
No, I was just asking. You said you sued a company or something, which led to your targeting. You there, bro?
I hear him talking, but it's like no sound. It's weird.
But yeah, that's happened with like a few I heard a couple other targets say they tried to sue somebody or some company or something, and then they got gang stalked and whatnot. But as far as me, like thinking back to what event, you know, that led to my targeting, the only thing I can think of is like maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. It was 2018, in summer of 2018, and a little bit in 2017. But I put these videos of how they chemtrail the sky and how the planes
the
make those fake
chemtrails.
clouds.
I got the best video for that. I'm not finding it right now. If I can, this is
And
the best. Go ahead. Finish.
Yeah. And I uploaded. I had some good videos too, and I uploaded them to my Facebook page back when I was on Facebook a lot. I haven't been on Facebook in over a year because I was like, no, I'm good on that. But And these videos, in the videos, you can really see the planes going by, then the clouds, then the streak that comes out the back of the plane. Then they turn into clouds, fake clouds, because they're not real clouds. It's fake artificial clouds. And then how it manipulates the weather and all that. And then it didn't happen right away, but about 5 months later, 6 months or so, I'm getting gang stalked. So I thought back to that, and I'm like, I wonder if that had something to do with it. Like somebody didn't like me exposing chemtrails, so they're like, we're gonna get his ass eventually. We're gonna gang stalk him. So
I'm trying to find it. It was the title. I forgot what it was. I have it on my other server, on my other channel. I have to go on there again.
Yeah, I got another channel as well. I don't really promote it because I haven't been trying to build it up. But yeah, I used to talk about spiritual stuff and consciousness and all that. But yeah.
My memory's shot. What was the guy's name? I remember the author now. That I'm gonna find it. Boy, it's really hard to find old stuff.
I got a couple of videos on my phone actually of the planes going by from earlier this year, I believe, right before the summer, and you can see it clear, like the plane, the streak of the clouds, and all that, or the streak that comes out.
I think I found a copy of it on another channel. See if it's the same one. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna share it. Just make sure it's it. Yeah, this is it. This is the Freeman TV. I'm gonna share this right now. Okay, I'm gonna bounce it over here. You guys, this is the best chemtrail video there is. It tells you about the society and everything. This is fucking awesome. I love this.
Yeah.
One. Watch this one. Okay, we're gonna watch this one video. Probably call it a night. Okay, here it goes. Watch this. This is good. Hopefully it's coming in. It'll take a second to bounce in here.
This morning the sky, it was blue, but now it's turned to gray, overcast. I see the reflection in your eyes as they do a 10-mile high drive by. Hush now, baby, don't you cry as grandmommy's singing you lullaby. She says, don't worry, baby, someday soon we're gonna eat the rich. The Secretary of Defense may conduct biological experiments. I guess Granny never told you sometimes life can be a bitch. Like sheep, we just wait in line, pay their taxes, and bide our time. Rats in a cage, guinea pigs on a stage. Hitler was a test, he was only a test, and now some bullshit's about to manifest. The human race has become completely enslaved.
All right.
Wow.
That's the end of that one. I've seen that. I've seen that in about 3 years. It's about a 12-year-old video.
Yeah, I saw. I saw the Queen's little lizard tongue. That was funny.
Let's see, did G-Rock leave again? He's got problems with that phone, boy. Yeah, I think he's getting the gang stalkers right now. Janet, you still with us?
Kind of quiet.
Yeah. Janet. I think she left us.
She's still here. She's just on mute.
There she is.
I'm here. I thought we was wrapping it up.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. You got any final thoughts, Janet?
Well, I would tell you guys to just have hope in yourself.
Sounds real good. Material Man, what do you think?
Yeah, it's these are my final words. It's good to get the word out, about this program and what's going on. But like I said in my last few videos, the last 2-3, I know there's a few videos I've done, but mainly in the last 2, I say not to waste your time and waste many years on, being overly concerned with this, because at some point you got to move on with your life and try to focus on how you can elevate, in society, and not worry about being gang stuck. Because even if there's no way to stop it and it continues for years and years, it's like you still have control over your mind to a degree. And so if you take back that power, even though it's not going to be easy, but you take back that power and you can make the choice to do whatever with your life. That's what I believe.
All right, I gotta find this file. I promised Janet I'd play it. I unplugged it. Okay, my philosophy is no matter how bad it is, how bad of a fucking day you're having, tomorrow is always a new day. You have hope tomorrow.
Right. Hope.
There's always tomorrow. That's the way you got to
But
look
we'll
at
do
it.
better once we know it. So if you've learned something today, do better tomorrow.
Well, here's the ending. This will close out the show.
This for my chosen people. This for the chosen people. This for my chosen people. Targeted individuals. For my chosen people. This for the chosen people. They think they know who you are. They think they captured your heart. They think they playing us all, but they must answer to God. Good for the soul they don't like, cause they're afraid of the light. Cursing, scheming with demons. Go ahead, tell me what your blood type. I am an RH negative. That means I'm more than positive. That they don't want me saying it, but I think it's more than obvious. We are the chosen people, the elect from Yah. We have our way with evil. It's time we cut them off. Now watch me overpower these cowards turning sour. This is our chosen time. We in the final hour. They're using MK Ultra, torture and Project Monarch. Are you a Montauk boy? Put on your shield of armor. In I, the Holy Spirit. In I exist for Yah. Now watch me slay the dragon and make a giant ball. Airplanes and helicopters, chemtrails and gang stalkers, directed energy weapons to try to block our chakras. They're using EMF, scalar technology. Our friends and family betray us, it's in the prophecy. They want a new world order, and they curse the Father. These demons sold their soul, they'd sacrifice their daughter. They using television and the radio station, cell phones and smart meters, all forms of radiation. But I rebuke the devil in the Holy Spirit. I'm reaching out to Yah, I just hope you hear it. Never take the mark of the beast, you must retain your soul. In Yah you shall find peace, the scripture tells us so. Witches and warlocks, occultic casting spells. I try to save them all, but they be choosing hell. Into the lake of fire, they will surely fall. From the towers of Babel, the final curtain call. I am my brother's keeper, and I walk with Christ through the valley of the shadow, because I know it's right. They're using hypnosis, trying to steal our focus, setting traps and triggers inside their hocus pocus. But I got superpower, and they can't mess with me. See, I am one with God, and I make demons flee. It's for my chosen people. It's for the chosen ones.
See y'all in the next show, everybody. Thanks for coming.